Okay,
I read the news today, oh boy, and things ain't going so well for Liz. So but we're doing great here at Mystery Titans Theater. My name is Travis Wolosh. This is a special, very special episode of the show, and I am joined as always by my best mate, Johnny Hedgepet. Johnny, how you doing?
Yeah, so you didn't plan this, right?
No, I didn't. This is an audible called by our buddy, the Chief J historian, Ken Burns of wrestling, Kelly Nelson. Kelly, how are you?
Kelly, you called this. You're like the queen croaks that we should watch.
No, it was about 2 hours before she died, and it was apparent that she was on her deathbed. So I texted Travis.
So
if it happens, yeah.
6 of one, half dozen of the other.
Yeah.
So,
I do love the message I got where it said, we might change up if Liz croaks. And I didn't know what was going on. I was at work, and also I'm like, what's he
It's been
talking
70
about?
years since we've had a switch in
that's-
the British monarchy.
yeah,
Don't
that's
celebrate
true.
it.
It's a big deal. Yeah,
Like,
and that voice you hear is our dear friend back again. You know him as Taro. I know him as we all know him as Kevin Lyon. Kevin, thanks for coming back, man.
Oh my gosh, Jim Breaks. Oh, I'm already excited.
Yeah. We're gonna start with the guy who. So, boy, and I don't know a ton about World of Sports, but I've seen probably more Jim Breaks matches than others. So Kelly, what's the date we're looking at? Wow, February 12th, 1972.
1972, so 50 years ago, which is incredible.
that guy looks like the accountant member of the Untouchables.
Right.
That's part of the fun of this, is that there's guys you'll see who wrestle, and you're like, this guy doesn't look, he looks like he'd be working on the shore. You know what I mean? Or look, working on a ship or something. Longshoreman is what I was looking for.
Yeah.
Definitely not working the squared circle. Already.
What's that?
Yeah.
Some bubble gum.
Jimmy Breaks.
Yeah, so the man in the blue trunks, Jim Breaks, one of the great heels in British wrestling, one of the great heels in all wrestling, one of the great heels in real life, too.
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
as we saw, good.
Let's not talk about more recent times for him. Let's just leave that out of this.
I was like,
Love
is that a giant ring or are these Oompa Loompas? I looked at
He is another guy.
They're
Sean
Oompa
just
Loompas.
mentioned that. Apparently, the only guy Zoltan couldn't make big was himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, and his opponent Zoltan Bosic from Hungary, one of the favorites of the PWO crew of experts on British wrestling. Yeah, I know you don't like wrestling, but anyway, I respect their opinions, especially Atani's Jacket Daniel, who's the
I'll give it to you.
expert.
I'll give it to you on the British wrestling because that's intelligent conversation. My mind immediately goes to. I just read people. Someone's like, who's going to take it? You saw it. Who's going to take it off Roman Reigns? I was like, it's Cody Rhodes. It's obvious. And someone's just like, I think it could be Tyler Bate if they really try. Speak of British midgets.
Now's the time to strap an Englishman.
Yes.
Why not?
Yeah, the changing of the guard.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Hilarious.
So, English wrestling, British wrestling was known for its light heavyweights, smaller guys.
No.
This
Yeah.
is wait. This is like this. These guys are like, I know what I think. I remember what this level is. Is it lightweight?
I think it's
Kelly?
light. I don't know if it's light heavyweight or.
Pence weight.
Because-
We call this pence weight. It's the same weight as,
Okay.
as a pence piece.
One
Okay,
thing-
so
I'm sorry.
was Dynamite Kid taller than these guys?
It's
No,
close.
Yeah,
Close-ish.
maybe a little bit. Yeah, no, these guys.
He was one of the big guys over there.
Yeah, but
Step up from shilling weight.
This was, I mean, at this point, this is 1972. The peak in popularity of wrestling in Britain had passed. That was the 1960s. But most of the footage that we have is from the 1970s, which was actually kind of a down period for British wrestling. And there was a lot of the lighter weights at this time. I'm no expert. I've seen, a fair bit over the years.
Oh, yeah, I love the way they snap out of holds like that, the little hop to their steps.
That audience looks like a Python skit.
Yeah.
Look at all the suits, guys. Yeah, this is totally. You're not going to see any snarky fans at this point.
This definitely does match the Monty Python wrestling bit. I forgot about that.
I love that bit. The live at the Hollywood Bowl
Oh yeah.
version of that is one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
So good.
All right.
And chocolate whip, licorice whip.
And you gotta love, this is actually fantastic quality for stuff that's 50 years old.
I know.
Too. It's basically a young Jim
TWC
Breaks.
fight. What is that watermark?
That's the wrestling channel, which was just a channel in the UK, I believe. And in like the 2000s, they had a show where all the 70s stuff, early 80s stuff. That's where it's all from, basically.
Yeah, like this stuff has been on YouTube so long. There's some stuff you'll see where it's still part 1 of 2. So it's like 10-minute video. You have to watch part 2 to see the second half of it. That's how long it's been on there.
We have a couple of those in the playlist. Not 10-parters, but 3-parters. This one's only a year. It's been up for a year. But it's in full. It was probably up in parts before.
Right. It's only divided,
And it's from John Lister's YouTube channel. If you know him, he's
He wrote a book about the.
He wrote this book, in fact, that I have.
There you go. I have the digital version of that.
Have a Good Week Till Next Week by John Lister. I'm using it as a reference because I'll probably need it for a few guys.
Jesus, Kelly.
I pushed him, but I'm not pulled. Love it. Jim, like he is.
Yeah, and that book's called that because that's what would be the end line for the commentator. And if you get a chance to watch some of this on your own, you really should listen to Kent Walton.
Yeah.
He's an awesome announcer.
Yeah, he's the announcer here. Kent Walton, great announcer.
Johnny, when I was thinking about his voice, what he would remind me of, he's kind of that mellow-tone kind of voice, kind of like, I can't remember the guy's name who do bowling on ABC in the 70s and 80s.
I know the voice you're talking about, but I can't think of who it is.
It's Chris something, but I can't remember his name. He's like this ancient guy on bowling on ABC.
My great uncle loved bowling on TV, and I watched a lot of it, so I know exactly who you're talking about.
Sean, Emily saying in chat, I love that British wrestling has this huge rep for technical brilliance, yet the most famous wrestler in the company looks like a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Yeah. And this is before...
We'll get to that at some point.
I saw him in the...
He was wrestling at this point, but he wasn't doing the Big Daddy thing, I don't think, until later in the decade.
No, he was a heel for years and years.
Right.
I thought he was in the Open. Wasn't Big Daddy in the Open?
Yeah,
he was in the Open.
Yeah.
But at this point, in 72...
You watch your step.
Yeah, and so one of the main features that makes English wrestling unique is its rounds, the round system. So it's usually, is it 5 rounds, I think?
It's going to depend on the match.
Yeah.
It really depends on the match. There's some that are 3-minute rounds. There's some matches that are 5-minute rounds.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, baby. You get in there, Jimmy Breaks, and you're going to...
Come on, Ted. Head hedged forward. You got to love he has his name on his back.
Joint promotion.
That scarf around it. Yeah. That's the king. I'm going to watch that Elvis movie. I've heard that it's actually ridiculous Baz Luhrmann fun.
I may give it a try, too.
I saw it's available now.
Yeah,
it's on HBO Max.
It's on.
And also to laugh at, everyone says like the worst part of it is Tom Hanks's whatever he's doing.
Oh, God, he's the Colonel, right? I forgot about
He's Colonel Tom Parker.
And he's trying to come up with the accent, and he don't nail it.
Oh man! So, they're talking about his hold. You have to look for the Jim Break special. It's an awesome armbar if he does it.
I know that.
Yeah. But he looks like Zoltan's about to do that to him right there.
Yeah, they're very similar in their styles.
Zoltan looks like a fucking maniac, to be honest.
Oh my God!
Oh, he was a Hungarian refugee when the Soviets came in 1956. That's when he left the country.
He looks like he'd eat your finger for $1.
Yeah, well, he probably had to in the 50s.
Hey, Crossface, what up, dudes?
Hey, Crossface.
In the underground wrestling clubs or something.
One thing that I thought was fun about this too is that apparently you would only get to see these guys like 3-4 times a year on television.
Yeah.
Really rotate the guys on these shows. So you know, it just makes it really interesting because they want you to go see the live matches because there apparently be like hundreds of shows a year by the promotions.
Yep. Oh yeah, like tons, like almost like
I know those mutton chops.
Get over this crowd.
I know.
Get over this crowd.
It is Eric Idle. It's like seven different Eric Idle characters.
Yeah.
The old man there, the old man who looks like a bird. Look at him.
The guy just to his right is the most amazing sideburns I've ever seen.
He looks like Meltzer with sideburns. Time traveling Dave.
Yeah, guy wearing sunglasses indoors. Gotta watch out for him.
Oh, he looks like D.B. Cooper.
What would he use? What would he use instead of stars? I'm trying to think.
But there's an absolutely amazing match between Jim Breaks and Adrian Street from this, actually the same year, 1972. That I highly
Sean called him
recommend.
DB Cooper as well. Yeah.
Let's see, that's what really happened to him.
Yeah. I was thinking the old guy was Red Auerbach, Johnny, if you were Red Auerbach. I'm just going to let's throw
No
the old
cigar
references
yet.
out there.
Hey, they showed at the pay-per-view, the WWE pay-per-view over there. They showed Adrian Street and Miss Linda in the crowd. I was like,
Right.
that's the
Yeah,
first
they were
time they've
there.
ever been on
Yeah,
WWE
yeah.
television.
Other than the documentary,
Yeah,
but
I'm talking like at a live show.
right.
Yeah.
And that's got to be a direct.
No, what happened? He's
Triple H.
complaining about something.
Vince loved him. He would have done that.
Really?
Oh, dude, he posts all these pictures of him and Vince. He would always show up backstage,
Yeah.
and Vince was always hugging on him and everything, and was always just like, if you'd only
It
been
just
taller,
it doesn't fit
if you'd only
into
been
the,
taller.
like and Triple H does this too. It just doesn't fit into the bigger narrative that WWE started wrestling. That Vince likes to kind of push with his
Yeah, but Vince
historical
wasn't. But
rendition.
Vince wasn't so goddamn. This wasn't the 80s anymore. He did it all the time.
I
He did it all
guess
the
we'll
time.
never know.
Yeah, good. And good.
There's a lot of gaga from Breaks
Oh, yeah.
throughout the match, always
Right.
talking to the crowd.
Yeah.
That's pretty typical.
You can
for
tell
him.
he's a heel by
Yeah.
that awful haircut. Look at
Yeah.
that.
If we see him
That's
later
why
in
he's
the
so mad.
if you see him later in like the 80s, he gets way more I flamboyant in comparison to this with like his tights and like jackets
You
and
bloody
stuff.
scrunchums.
Yeah.
And he gets called the crybaby Jim Breaks later.
Yes,
which
I
is-
and they
love
would
that.
chant,
I'll say that
"Cry, baby, cry."
I love that. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Gonna see.
That man's testicle is. That man's testy is appearing.
Oh, whoa. He's bringing him right down to those testicles. Watch out. Jesus.
A minute to go in the second. Double arm from the front by Bostic.
You can hear how mellow Kent Walton is.
Yeah. Oh, his voice never changes. It's always the same.
Yeah, there's never excitement in his
No.
voice.
But he's great though. It's
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
He really is.
so great.
Carl Malden as the priest he played in On the Waterfront is our referee.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Sean Emily with the
it's
kids in the
the
hall.
lightweight, European lightweight title.
Oh, yeah.
And the
I
British
can agree with
lightweight
that.
title
Definitely.
was Breaks pretty much owned it for like 2 decades.
I'd say I would think we almost have 30 Helens in the front row. You know what I mean?
Haphazard joining. Adrian Street was too small for the WWF in the 80s. He was significantly shorter than Dynamite Kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was tiny. Or he
Like I
was
was
tiny.
saying,
Probably legit 5'4" or so.
Oh my gosh.
it was a known thing. Vince, I think, even told him. He was like,
Yeah.
if you were taller, I would have made you a worldwide star. You know, and as it were, he became. I mean, within wrestling, he became one of those guys.
Right.
Yeah. And these guys have got to be like 5'4" or so, because that's the first thing I know.
I insist on gold velvet.
He stole that from the hotel.
Or some grandma's, somebody's grandma's. What did you do with my special towel?
And then his left leg.
This poor
Dude,
guy doesn't have
look at that one guy. That guy is gonna drop dead in the crowd. Look at him. He's got
Pardon me.
a giant
Touch of the
head.
black lung.
He's got a giant head and a shriveled body.
Yeah, if I saw him. Maybe he's already dead. No one's told him. Are we getting English
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
English TV?
Oh,
Wow.
we are. Okay.
Wow.
English.
Bonus.
I saw that the early thing on
Not
the bottom there
available
said
in Northern
offer.
Ireland.
Yeah, not available in Northern Ireland.
Oh. Well, hey, maybe it will
If
be
the trip is
soon.
enough.
The guy changed the guard. It might be able to get it soon in Northern
Hey,
Ireland.
it's good to know that in England as well, their ads for insurance are as stupid as ours are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We challenge
There we
Jill
go.
got
Haphazard saying if you watch the Breaks versus Street match, Breaks is significantly shorter than Street.
Wow.
He was barely over 5 foot.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like Street is kind of, you know,
You don't go.
not huge, of course, but bulky.
The hell is
Okay.
wrong with British people?
Okay, they literally have a.
Is this guy? He's probably like the general of
Churchill.
England. Hey, you know the general?
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Well, the general now.
Whatever's come over.
Oh, here we go.
That's all. What's the matter with you? Nothing's the matter with me, Jack. I'm all right. The good old days. What a
Great.
Boy.
Oh, the good old
British
days.
cinema.
When the Queen was alive.
She will be with us forever.
Oh shit! They got their version of fucking
Yeah.
former celebrities pitching
Yeah.
life insurance. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
This is the Wilford Brimley of England.
Yes. I was gonna say we're making all these connections.
If you've got diabetes,
It's a healthy thing to do.
To find out more,
It's a smart way to do it.
5550 for a full information pack. Your first month's
I don't know that, Travis.
800-50-55.
Oh, yeah.
50.
Oh, wow, look at that bonus gift.
Yes, yeah.
2004, I'll take
Was
that.
that a
Digital
GPS?
camera. This is circa
Bloody
like
6
2005, 6, I think.
Oh, the halcyon days when you could stroll the world giving the locals what for in Her Majesty's name.
90.9% APR. Oh, my gosh.
You think this cartoon guy is American and had to put on a British accent for this part?
Much like all these British actors that put on American accents.
Yeah.
The guy on like The Walking Dead and people like that.
Yeah, I can do it. This guy rolls in. Sure.
Or visit our website.
Oh, for God's sake. British guys.
I've watched a lot of those sports. I've never had
Pardon
a
me,
chance-
madam.
Oh yeah, because this is England where they do only one block of commercials and it goes
Oh,
on
yeah,
for like
yeah, this
10
is gonna
minutes
be-
straight. Sorry guys, I was
It's
wondering.
alright, it's alright, we're learning a lot.
Hilarious.
It is a good way to honor the late great.
I just can't believe this exists because every time I've seen it, I've never
Here we
seen the
go.
commercials.
Sean said this deal's a steal on the level of the British Museum.
Hey.
Any sorts
Round
of
three.
imperialist, anti-imperialist jokes, I'm on board.
Yeah, no
Oh,
fault.
look at Zoltan.
Right either.
He does look like he'd be like a fucking pit bull though if you like pissed him off. Breaks, you know what I mean?
Breaks in the darker tracks.
Harvoy said he's a hard man.
Being the
Hard.
reigning
I mean, this ring's got to be what, 12 by 12?
Mhm.
Because the first time I ever saw like British wrestling, I was just like, how could you even move, do anything? You know, some of this
Well, you're
action.
Just
yeah.
got to be 5 foot tall.
You gotta be 5'4", you know.
I could maybe I
Built it with me and Mondo did.
I've been a giant at 5'7". Ah,
Mhm.
man, I missed out.
Should have went to the holiday camps.
Yeah, the I can't remember what it's called, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's what they
Kevin,
were
I could see you living
Danielson
in
did it when he
wrestling in a
Yeah.
tent, wrestling
Oh,
in a
yeah.
tent at a vacation town.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. It's
They
like
give you the diesel 1 year run for sure. The big man.
I'll take it.
You could have been like because in the 90s and early 2000s, the big thing in British wrestling was like the rip-off characters,
Yep.
where it wasn't even
Oh,
a
yeah.
rip-off, it was like The Undertaker,
Yeah.
Steve Austin.
Oh, what's happening?
Actually,
Hilarious. That's all by his own design. That's fucking awesome.
I've
Just
never
pissed
seen
off about
anybody-
being embarrassed.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome. And that's what hype. That's what gets the. That's fucking
Nice,
awesome.
this could be a
So,
promo.
I meant to. I want
Come
Johnny
on,
to
Yes,
appreciate
it was.
this.
The bleeding apron. What did?
John, I want you to appreciate that Bronco Lubitsch works hard as a referee making pinfalls. All right. This guy
Yeah, they
didn't
don't
bend
even
over.
go down here.
Yeah, I don't understand what happened. What happened
He
there?
pinned him.
You pinned him, but
But the referee didn't.
he
No,
can
the
count.
referee just goes 1, 2,
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, he doesn't hit the mat.
Hey, you lazy limey
I'm afraid
motherfucker.
I have some dreadful news for Mr. Breaks. The guy on the mic here.
Yep.
David Ogdensteiner?
Young Alec Guinness.
Yeah, young Alec Guinness right there.
So Bostic gets the
Of course I know him. He's
My
me.
God, what have I done?
He's already upset.
Madness.
No, we can't hear really what he's saying. Jim Breaks.
I just watched River Kwai recently.
He's 1 goal down.
We were saying that's going to be our next
With round 4 coming up.
boxing. We always watch like a David Lean on Boxing Day.
One of my all-time favorite movies.
So Breaks in the dark trunks, leading Bostic by 1-4-0.
He's so chatty, man.
And Bostic gonna try the same trick,
He's
but
trying to
this
get.
time
He's trying to get the apron.
Can't work it twice.
That's the reason why he lost.
Yeah.
You know, that's a
loose anyway. The covers at the side.
Pretty
ring
good.
malfunction.
So how many rounds are there?
I've never seen them so.
I didn't hear, but that was the third round. They
What
automatically
the
jumped to the
fuck are
next-
you watching?
What the?
This is
Look at this. You
oh,
want me to do it? I will. I will. I'll swallow it all. I will.
This is the fourth round, by the way. When a
Yeah.
fall,
5 rounds.
Okay.
Whitaker's telling
When
me.
there's a fall, yeah, the round
they
ends.
jump to the next round.
And it's the first to 2 falls. Win.
Or a knockout.
Knockout, right? Yeah.
I think you can get disqualified too. That's a fun one to look out for.
But that's very, very rare.
Yes. So
Yeah.
you could get, if you break the rules, the guy on the microphone will go, Jim Breaks has been issued a public warning.
Yeah,
And
public
that's with the
warnings.
crowd,
Yeah.
Everyone goes bananas over it.
Yeah. And then later, Stampede would adapt that kind of with the card system, yellow card.
Who else? No, you know who he looks like? The
Cods
actor
and
from The
break-
Deer
God-
Hunter.
Cods and
What's the actor
breaks.
from The Deer Hunter? He's in The Deer Hunter, and he's in Do the Right Thing in the Celtics jersey. What's the name of that actor? He's really good.
Deer Hunter and Do the Right Thing.
John.
I didn't know.
Damn it, I'm gonna find it out. He was in a Manville's video, actually. John Savage.
Oh, okay.
John
Yeah,
Savage,
I
okay.
gotcha. Yeah, I gotcha.
That's who the Hungarian maniac reminds me of. The Hungarian maniac.
Like Savage. That's a great
Yeah.
name.
My brother coined a phrase when it's really hot. It's hotter than a Hungarian hand job.
Well, I wouldn't know what that's like.
I don't even know either, but I like it.
What breaks me, I got a public warning.
Oh, well.
Oh, sorry, you know, I have to go square off in the middle, right? Yes,
Low blow, I think.
And now Bostrick with that left arm in trouble.
He's awesome, man. Like, I hate that, yeah, you know, he killed someone.
I thought did she actually die? Oh, I didn't know she died.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
she
died.
did die. Oh,
Mhm.
oh, okay.
Wasn't he out of his mind or something?
Yeah,
some shit?
yeah, he's senile.
Yeah, he was senile. Yeah.
We call it the snooker defense in the business.
That's right. CTE, brother.
Oh, yeah, okay. But the other way is like, it still annoys me when people go, Vern Gagne murdered a guy. I was like, I worked with Alzheimer's patients for 23 years. That's just
Oh, yeah, I don't know that
the
story.
fucked up thing that happened with you got 2 Alzheimer's patients, and one of them, even though he's got Alzheimer's, is still Vern Gagne.
And he literally just threw the guy down.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Broke his hip. And,
Yeah.
Didn't know what was going on.
It was in a care home.
That took a second. It's just because I think it would have worked the other way around, Emily. It's like, just sit back. I'm going to pester Buddha real nice.
I think if Bostrick gets that
And
eye,
still
he'll be the
hopping.
winner.
Still got those Hungarian hops.
Yep.
Hungarian hops.
But
That
Is it-
could be the next beer I'm having.
Yeah.
Not effectively.
That could have been what this guy retired on.
Yeah.
Zoltan.
Zoltan
Zoltan's.
Hungarian hops.
Just a minute.
Klosch, or what kind of beer would you think it would be?
I don't.
I don't know what. Hungary's, I don't know, they're closer to like.
Pilsner, it'd be like a Pilsner because they're close to.
Yeah, but I don't know
Czech, right?
how. Yeah, but I don't know. They're more closer to like Romanian and like real Eastern Europe.
Ales are Kolsch.
The ones
most
I've
likely.
known over the years.
Kolsch, yeah, ale or Kolsch.
I don't think ales are Kolsch. That seems to be almost everything made in Europe for beers.
There's got to be somebody.
Not
who's-
Okay. The dude in the red also looks like he could be a long lost sibling of the Howard boys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Totally.
Oh yeah.
Not so much Ron, but the other
I can see some Clint Howard somewhere from them.
Clint.
Yeah.
There's
I can
some
have to get
Clint
some Clint
Howard
Howard
going
from
on
that.
there.
Yeah. If I heard you about to say Howard, I'm like, let me guess, you're going Clint Howard, aren't you? Yep, got. I read your vibe there.
Get out of here, baby. Right over here, Jimmy.
Come on there, honey.
You're all shook up, brother.
Oh, Rod Stewart.
That's what I thought it was. I think they're blind. I think they're blind.
Yes.
And maybe some others like it's.
What the fuck is going?
They're really staying on them for a
What
while.
is
Meatloaf is pissed.
What is just happening
Someone
here?
needs to tell them that it's in between rounds.
Yeah.
Scott Thompson.
I think she really hates Jim Briggs.
I think so too.
I have seen at least one match where fans definitely get involved.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't know if it's online anymore, but I saw a match of Judo Al Hayes.
Oh yes, I think I
Where like a
heard of
fan,
this.
an old one, like
Yes.
attacked
Big
him
Book
with
of British
her.
Smiles.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah, I
a lot
haven't
of
seen
those.
it, but I do remember here reading.
I don't
about
think it's.
that.
I tried to find it a while ago. Now I didn't find it on YouTube anymore, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Our
Yeah.
blind friend. She can tell me more about
Crossface, I really liked your Poochie drawing you did at work. You shared
than
on
anybody
Twitter
I
the
know.
other day.
She never forgets a single move of a wrestling bout. It's really quite something.
Throw the bloody chairs.
She'll probably remember all about this one because she looked so excited during it.
You have people in suit and ties, and meanwhile you have a blind guy with headphones on and a woman about to attack the ring. What a weird. You know, they're on
Everyone
the
in
hard
his
cam for
suit.
a reason. They're on the
Everyone
hard
in
cam.
his suit. Yeah. Straight from accounting. Straight from bearer string.
Oh no, they're like the Yakuza in Japan, man.
Yeah.
Those guys aren't to be fucked with.
Yeah. No one's gonna be falling on them.
That guy with the sunglasses inside there.
Yep.
You don't know where his eyes are moving.
Oh yeah.
We had one of what you once referred to as a spot monkey once.
Hello. Woo.
We don't see him around this territory much anymore.
that old woman in the front row is fantastic. Her hair.
Oh yeah, the charm of this is the atmosphere is
Yeah.
great. Like, and they go to different halls, and some of them have like old, crests and stuff on the walls and shit.
Just like these modern crowds, the people who can afford the front row just sit there and do nothing while the people in the cheap seats are yelling.
Yeah, the yobs, punters.
Basis from Sweet. He did look
I like that one. Good. Thank you. That was a good one. I'm.
Ooh.
Hey, come on, Rich.
It's going through it a bit in this bout, but it seems to come back into action pretty fast.
Oh, he didn't have the hop that time. Yeah, there you go. He's wearing him down.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's the 5th round. He's got to do something here.
What other arrows you got in your quiver there, Jimmy?
From the chancery, so
this referee will prance around and totally be involved in everything, but he won't get down and count.
He's also got to move props in and out.
Oh, nice.
I mean, it looks like he's going to be a mime. He's going to his mime show after this gig is
Oh,
out.
quick submission.
Yeah, that was.
In the Boston crowd.
Brad McNeil's with us. This match was 3 years before they invented diversity. Now, since this match began since well before you were born. A young Jedi by the name of Jim Breaks betrayed and murdered his wife.
You gotta like, I said, the equalizing submission goes to Jimmy Breaks. I like that too.
There we go.
Some more gas.
Hello, are you enjoying
There's
your
gas. All right.
0800.
You're thinking of perhaps slowly murdering your family in a way they don't realize.
We've got bugs everywhere, so don't bother trying to hide.
Parts or labour, and call-outs are unlimited.
Limited call-outs.
Call British Gas now. On 0800 466 322.
All right, I'm on the phone right now. There he is.
Oh, it's the same ones
Everybody's
every time.
favorite.
Oh, it's the same.
The
every
new
time. Oh,
Mystery
boy.
Titans Theater mascot.
Yeah, Churchill the dog.
Churchill's got something to tell us about insurance, he does. Well, that's just a dog, isn't it? Why should we listen to him?
We won't sell insurance on the shore.
I think he's got a few things to say.
Insurance on the lands. You just... It's hilarious to me that there's a Churchill mascot dog.
Spending
I think, I mean, like,
loved ones is so important.
I don't know,
And it's
a
good to know that you can
cartoon.
leave more
I don't know.
This is a
cartoon
woman
Lincoln.
from in a
Yes, yeah.
competing. This is a woman in a competing insurance thing.
It might be the same.
No, it's the same one.
It's the same one, isn't it?
I think it's a different lady.
No, I think well, it's hard to tell.
It looks
with that haircut.
More cyanide, Grandma?
Stupid old lady haircut.
with no medical and no health questions.
It is
And so long
Halloween.
as you
She's
get
gonna
paid
poison the
premiums,
children.
the full cash sum would be
Jesus
paid
Christ,
after the first 2 years.
Very good. I'm not saying that one out loud, but I like it.
To find out how the plan could help you, call this number now. Your first month's premium is free when you take out the plan, and you can choose a welcome
Please do
gift.
not keep these anywhere near your
0800
testicles.
60 80 60, or visit the website and find out how you can leave something special.
on, eat it, Grandma, do it.
Like
Eat
people
it,
over
Nan. Come on, Nan. Eat it.
Even get a free
The free pen going right in her ear, going right into her fucking ear.
Hey, yeah, I can do this British accent, no problem. Give me the job. Come on. Where's he from? Where's he from? Manchester?
All right. All of a sudden, I'm this fellow, ain't I?
On the check.
And we'll give you at least £1,000 for your roll call, plus 250
I just love the idea of that guy being an American-born cartoon. Stealing John's fruit.
When is a good deal not a good deal?
Every single thing is for
British
insurance.
anime.
I know.
Gosh,
Phone numbers.
We'll give you 50% off your home contents.
What is this? I don't
Something
get
to
it.
do with
home
like
insurance, car insurance,
the rules
life
of British
insurance.
advertising. I don't know.
There's a giant bug about to eat these.
I mean, miniatures are safe. What the fuck was that?
Or call
fuck was that?
7777. Direct line, a good deal.
Probably like a
So
band,
bizarre.
like fast food commercials in England.
Oh my god. I'm glad you're enjoying it, KK. Us too, man. I love this shit.
I gotta be honest, I'm liking the commercials more than the wrestling. Not my cup of tea. Oh.
You're like a Spike Lee talking about what was that, the Green Book? You see that when he was asked what by somebody from like BBC or it was, they asked him what he thought of it. He's like, oh, let me put it this way. You guys are from England. It wasn't my cup of tea. And he just ran away. It was great.
Is that legal? Come on, Russ.
No one. I'm sorry, we missed it. We missed that, Brad. The trainer is wiping, and his name is Zoltan, not Baldy. He's a Hungarian legend.
And Bostic sees it and goes for it. Reverse grapevine, right behind the back, leaning back on it.
Ooh.
And just
Not
lost
quite.
his balance.
Yeah, see, he just throws him into the ropes every time with that. I just love it. He has figured it out. It's like me playing pro wrestling.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, there's the break special.
Jimmy break special.
Yeah, he picks him up.
Yeah,
that's
I've
it.
seen this. Tap. Is it a tap or just give?
I think you just give up. There's no
I
tap.
like the extra tap kick. Whoa.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, you
so
gotta
what?
love that little like. I'm gonna kick you in the leg. Yeah. When the ref's not looking.
So the champion wins against
Champion
Wow.
wins.
Nice.
Big comeback for breaks. 2
Yeah.
submissions. Back-to-back rounds.
Clean no less.
Three ad breaks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's become more powerful than you can imagine. Come on, why don't you shake my bleeding hand, Burgundy?
Begrudging.
You know, lady killers sucked. I bet. I like he's clearly acting. Just trying to make that guy look bad a bit. Trying to get back where he wants to belong. There's no some in end to lend a tea towels, everyone. And now, who's got hot water? Who's got the kettle on? Is this the ceremony, or he's got two tea bags?
I don't know.
Tea bags that they're just gonna, as Her Majesty decrees.
Oh,
The introduction
no.
of the crybaby. That's awesome. That didn't go the way he had hoped. That's awesome. Fuck, I'm trying to make a bleeding point out here.
No. If this is the jacket, I hope
Now
it
for
is.
some light hypnotism.
Look at the jacket.
Really good.
I couldn't see what it said, but he has a jacket that says champ on the back, which is great too.
All right, so this is McManus versus someone called Catweasel.
I've heard of Catweasel.
I've heard of McManus, of course.
Yeah, McManus is one of my favorites.
That's Catweasel.
Catweasel.
I'm gonna use Catweasel to make sure my daughter goes to bed at night. You don't go to bed at night. Catweasel's gonna get you.
That's Chris Elliott, isn't it?
Yeah, get a life.
I mean, come on.
Oh, the hair. That's clever.
Oh my god!
Unbelievable.
Oh my god!
Have you ever seen that weird Saturday morning kind of live action show that was for kids where the makeup made them look fake? And the villain had the giant plastic head of hair. That's that.
What is going on there? It's really something.
I'm all about Catweasel so far.
He does look like, I was going to say, he does look like, as Brad mentions, I love a thick Vulcan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought Johnny would love Catweasel.
Catweasel's always having...
I know.
Oh, he won't shake the hand of Catweasel, will he? Oh, boy. It seems like I'm been in puberty for the last 30 years of my life.
So apparently Catweasel was the name of a children's show in England, maybe in Scotland.
That's funny.
And that was the character looked like this wrestler. And so fans...
We could have had a Mr. Rogers wrestler here if they had just been more open about things. Imagine that.
And this was in Lister's book. I was reading this earlier. Fans in Scotland started chanting Catweasel at him, Catweasel, because he looked like a Catweasel character.
And then they
he embraced it. And apparently there was no trademark on it, so he was allowed to use it and dress like him. And so he's like a cult favorite character.
I love that story. I love Catweasel's now my favorite guy. That's a great story.
Yeah.
See,
Brad,
I knew you'd like this stuff.
Yeah, Brad is saying this. They'd be a Bert and Ernie as a tag team. He's even got the stripes going the right way, Catweasel.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Best Halloween costume ever these guys can do.
And McManus was one of the some legends.
Yeah,
One of the,
what the fuck is in his hair to make it look like that while he's wrestling? That's fucking insane. That looks like remember the G.I. Joes from the 70s that had the fuzzy heads?
Yeah, no, I'm trying to put my finger on it as well.
He's a Vulcan.
Vulcan,
but
he's
a Romulan.
Yeah. He's sanded down his ears.
No, he's definitely a Romulan.
The Vulcan that one
he's got emotions.
He put a nerve pinch on me.
People complain about what wrestlers look like.
3 times.
You know, nowadays people complain about what wrestlers look like. Look at this guy. Come on. Yeah.
He's tearing at his hair. It works so hard on my hair, and then he goes after it.
I'm trying to remove this plastic helmet.
Well, McManus's kryptonite or his Achilles heel was his ears. I don't know.
Yeah?
It should be eventually something that plays
exploited.
Yeah. He just,
Catweasel.
Catweasel was talking about that in promos.
Ears were
I'm
very
going
sensitive.
straight for the ears.
He should have grown the hair over the ears like the rest of his head. Would be totally protected.
What else does he look like? God, it's driving me
Like
crazy.
earmuffs.
Remember Liza Minnelli's husband?
It was David something.
Yeah. I remember his name.
Oh my gosh.
Brad saying guys like Catweasel are what scare me away from swinger culture. For sure. For sure. You know he's not shaving anywhere.
Just hold on too long after the ropes break order.
He is like Cat Dog as Castle Crossface. Like he's even got the same like character design. What's that from, Cat Dog?
Cat Dog, that was the cartoon where
cartoon.
freakish. It was a dog and a cat connected on either end, but they had no asshole.
Yes, that's kind of what this guy looks like. No, he looks like one of the hobbits from the Hobbit trilogy. The really weird looking one. Who had like braids and stuff. Hey, let's get right in on that.
Let's see if we can see the Catweasel's Catweasel.
Is it a cat or is it a weasel?
McManus looks like Wayne Newton. Your mom says you have at home. Very good.
How could that? I think that would hurt him hitting that head. I think that's all, plastic. Jeez.
Dan Hedaya, a little bit of Dan Hedaya.
Yeah, there you go.
Fair enough.
Oh, come on. Like he's a Catweasel. It's the funniest dude ever.
Weird.
That short range jab.
Catweasel's that stoner hippie surfer that you don't want, that you don't realize you don't want to fuck with because he's kind of fucking crazy.
That arm lever really pulled right back against the joint, but the bell could save Catweasel here.
It's
Saved by the bell.
He looks like who played Yellowbeard in that Yellowbeard?
Yes.
Which of
No,
the
you're right.
Yes.
Which of the
yes.
Pythons?
I think it was Grant. Was it Grant?
Was it Graham Chapman?
I think it was
Brad
Grant
got
Chapman.
it. Brad got it right.
Perfect.
Catweasel was great as the guidance counselor on Freaks and Geeks.
Went to that particular moment.
Catweasel looks an awful lot like my freshman year science teacher, just with hair in the front. If he had the toilet bowl, just like him.
McManus arguing with the crowd.
You can just imagine how hot those two televisions are. I'm gonna burn you on these bleeding hot tellies.
Little blanket on top of it. That's
Yes,
what
just some smoke starts to come up. So look way too big.
Oh, there's the ears.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
How is that
The
legal?
crowd loves it.
It doesn't say you can.
Whoa!
So great.
Okay,
Someone's got to bring that back.
So if I was in
Ears
this,
is a weakness.
So if I was a young British teen in this crowd and me just being me, I probably would have been like going to get popcorn during the gym break stuff, and I'd be losing my shit over this.
Yes.
Well, this is definitely like the later 70s.
Wait a second. Does that guy have
different
tights
time,
on as well?
Crowd is
Does
famous.
Catweasel have tights on as well? Is this the same thing
Yeah.
that happened that last time when we weren't sure if that guy?
Yeah, the AWA wrestling.
Yes.
Milky.
So
I believe he does have.
Tights and tights.
Yes, he does. Or yeah.
Nylons.
Or maybe it's just a knee brace. Oh, anyway. The ears again.
It looks like
Catweasel
his
brand.
hair moved. Oh my gosh, I think his hair moved.
Catweasel band. Comfort nylons. We ought to see a commercial of that. Oi, I'm Catweasel, ain't it?
Whoa.
He's trying to unzip him.
McManus's trick of grabbing the back of the trunks there. Joe Dorazio watching that point pretty carefully.
He's so fucking funny. He's so fucking funny, man. We've got him doing just a full 2-3 hours on Catweasel.
Oh, God.
It's so fucking funny. I don't even belong here.
The crowd's really good.
Supposed to be teaching substitute history.
Ladies and gentlemen, McManus has received his first public warning.
Oh!
Warning.
So terribly unusual, of course.
Brad says Catweasel won't shut up about the time he spent in the Orient. That's the only way he refers to it. Randy Orton. You went for a atomic drop. That was awesome. The House of Fire. Oh, I'm all ablaze now, I'm.
Oh my God. Come on, ref. That's a public warning.
What the hell? What's wrong? He just can't. What if he's down?
Breaking the rules. You can't punch the
Yeah.
man. Come on.
Right.
You need to answer me riddles 3.
If you wish to enter.
But of course he starts this role. He must expect some television. Under 2 minutes to go in the second round. McManus slows it down on it.
I'd love if Catweasel was his God-given name instead of the actual story.
And the folded leg.
Apparently his real name was Gary Cooper.
No, I want to see Gary Cooper play Catweasel.
Yeah.
Catweasel in high noon.
No, if he just like Pride of the Yankees.
Yeah.
Oh, those fucking ears again.
Man.
Oh, yes.
Uh-oh.
They're pointy.
Seriously, that could be like
Those
somebody
pointy
like
ears are very sensitive.
somebody like Orange Cassidy or someone could add that, like just an ears thing. That's such a great. That's so funny. I've never heard that.
And all the modern wrestlers are like, my ears are tough. Fuck you or something.
No. I can see the less of the modern wrestlers thinking about being tough. What happened to Catweasel, the strong silent type?
Catweasel's also the last name of the weirdo friend in an 80s teen comedy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They could also
What happened to the bong? What happened to the bong water, man?
Dude, Catweasel drank it again. Catweasel could have been one of the deltas in Animal House.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
We release Catweasel on the Tri-Delts. Nice. Nice.
Couldn't prove it.
Tie him up. Tie up a Catweasel.
Catweasel
It's good luck in Yorkshire, sir. Tying up a Catweasel.
Catweasel sounds like a garden tool you can order on TV at 1
Yeah. Or in between World of Sports rounds.
Oh,
You see it 3 times.
Come on, let's get that commercial.
And after Catweasel.
Hey, Mom.
Oh my gosh.
Dinah Shore?
A young Anne Murray.
And
Or older Anne Murray.
William Daniels, is that his
Getting
name?
closer, yes.
From St. Elsewhere? the voice of Kit? I can't remember that guy's name.
Right.
Yeah.
So anything can happen here, and the crowd sense it.
The guy in the yellow sweater's got a rifle at ringside.
The Bronco hair starting to drip.
Uh-huh. It's like Giuliani.
Thank you. Thank you. Beat me to it, Johnny.
Catweasel Mania. Can't really fit that on a t-shirt.
So the start of this third round with 4 to go.
Gosh.
Catweasel wasting no time at all. Catweasel, the long blonde hair, beard, and the straight tracks.
Set it and forget it, my ass.
Whoa! Oh, he got him.
Wow, Catweasel beats McManus. I love that he's the baby face here. White Walker.
This guy, is this one fall or 2?
It's 2. It'll be 2 falls.
Yeah,
He
Can't be killed. Catweasel can't be killed by mere mortals, you know.
right.
The Catweasel
Nick
came down from
McManus
the hills, he did.
Rarely lose.
He was a Highlander.
Yeah, that's why I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, this will be similar probably to the
I'm
Brady
from
fight.
the clan. I'm from the clan. Catweasel.
Now the question is, can he continue that?
Imagine a whole bunch of them running over the hills, all just in the exact same outfit.
Yep.
It's like the Gungans at the end of Phantom Menace.
Yeah. Or I was gonna say the Gummies from Monty Python. I'm not sure with the little things on their heads.
Yeah.
What?
A submission, of course.
You should follow me now, Okie Day.
Now, this is where McManus brings out the big guns, the short-range jab. Yes, he's so good at that. His timing is perfection.
I thought he has a public warning. How do you throw the jab? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Come on.
Below the shoulder.
Catweasel, Catweasel, Catweasel. Oh.
Oh, hey, watch it.
Uh-oh. Oh, he almost had him.
Oh!
Oh, no.
Oh, me bloody hernia. Oh, Christ. He's got it looks like he just gets uber sickly quick. Like he just goes from 0 to emaciated and near death. One bad step.
That's me.
Yes,
That's
yes,
me every day at work.
Exactly.
I'm wearing a knee brace.
But his is
as
more
we
like
speak.
has to do with some rare disease that was in England at the time. I was born with it.
These rings got to be hard because I see no one taking a real pop.
No, I'm
No
sure
one.
it's meant.
There's the half crab, as we
Like
got
the
the
old
London
guys.
crab, the second London
Gotta
crab
be,
we've seen of the
yeah.
night. Was that the end of that match?
Oh,
shit.
Oh,
That's too bad.
That was
I guess that's what they all they had.
Hey, I'm happy just to have got it.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question then, Kelly. The experts at, let's say, PWO, what's the general consensus on Catweasel?
probably not too high. Just a wild guess.
Okay, well,
Yes.
there you go.
Sean is saying, and Crossface is saying his bones are made of glass, and Sean is saying he has a great attack stats, but only like 8 health points.
I never heard of this guy. Oh my
know.
gosh.
This is the best, man. This is a great call, Kelly.
Yeah, and this match was talked about many, many years ago on Dylan Hale's old podcast of Dave Musgrave.
I know
I've heard of this guy.
Yeah.
I've heard of this guy.
Brad says we don't get full matches, but we get a baker's dozen of insurance ads.
Yeah, honestly, there might be another part on YouTube.
Yeah, the video
Maybe.
doesn't say part 1.
No, it doesn't.
I'm checking right now.
Okay, fucking James Cagney here.
That'd be a good thing, a good button if you can find it.
It's Public Enemy.
Kick some ass. Are you telling me you're going to try to wrestle me?
This is like the British Dory Funk Jr. from the back. You know, I don't know with that hair.
Haphazard says Leon Arras later went on to be an Alien 3.
Oh.
Believe it or not.
Les colored, of course.
There's a lot of grandpa fights in World of Sport. I just saw, Brad mentioned. Definitely a lot of grandpa fights.
Yeah, that's Brad says. And then Sean says these two postmen are going to grapple for a while. Should be fun.
I think Les Cullen is one of the great comedy workers, so I think we're going to see.
Right.
Well, it's going to be more funny than, funnier than Catweasel? Come on.
Well, we'll see.
I know, we'll see.
It'll be a different kind of.
That's the thing. I always heard Catweasel was a comedy character, and he was more of a wild man.
And babyface, too. Like, over as fuck.
He was an over as fuck wild man babyface.
But Johnny, you laughed. You laughed a lot.
Yes.
Oh, not for the reasons.
I know. Right.
Catweasel, Catweasel. Oh, it's gonna be in my head all night.
Jimmy Briggs cracks me up, but it's not like he was meant to be funny either.
Right.
You laugh at him.
No, I think Briggs was meant to have a ton.
There you go.
I missed it. Shit. I
It looks
missed
like
it.
his toupee. It looks like his toupee blue.
Hilarious.
Well, that was just so casual. Let me just grab your leg and I'll pull you down. Like, come on.
I didn't know that color existed in 1972 on the ref's shirt.
Yeah.
Tonight on Archie Bunker's Friends Wrestle.
Looks like we missed like maybe a minute and a half.
Really?
McManus.
Oh, okay.
Unless there's I think actually Catweasel couldn't continue after the
crab.
The crab, yeah. Okay. That's what it looks like.
Was that in that book?
I really do feel like.
No, I'm watching it on YouTube.
Really do feel like Maury's wigs would fit right in here, man.
Yeah. So Catweasel unable
right,
to
Sean.
continue. After the crab for those staying at home.
Yeah!
That's awesome.
Love it.
That kicks ass. Dude, there's so much modern wrestlers could use from this, man.
I'm like, shoot, I wish I had access to this 25 years ago. I had a little bit of Johnny Saint. Johnny Saint first came over to Beach Over Pro in like 96. And that's the first time anybody outside of like England saw like that style of full force. Regal, you can see a little bit of it here and there on WCW, but nothing like Johnny Saint.
Crossface said someone spritzed Catweasel. And he ran away. And he ran away.
Just a couple of minutes to go in this first round of 6. And 2 falls decide this one.
The interview went, or the chat with the 2 Vancouver boys went well though today, Kev?
Yeah, we talked about the Nation Extreme Wrestling show that was going on at Nat Bailey Stadium a couple weeks ago. Weeks ago.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It looked like an awesome experience.
Yeah, and Big Hurt, one of our guests, Big Hurt, does a baseball gimmick, so we want to talk to him all about it. He got to come out in the bullpen cart and everything, so that's fun.
Yeah.
And then we just had shooting the breeze about independent wrestling, all that fun stuff too. Cool. Talk about how Vancouver wrestling wasn't really much 20 years ago.
Right.
Yeah.
Going through the history of it, yeah.
It's like the old territory died a very
yeah. Yeah, he said
horrible death.
One of our guests, Daniel McCabe, said he actually worked for an all-star wrestling out of Vancouver.
And they're back, and they that just keeps and they're reviving their Boom's backup ring if the ring doesn't come in time, but it's going.
There you go. All right.
Yeah, the ring's gonna arrive on Tuesday.
Yeah, they've been in the outskirts of Vancouver for.
And it's just 2 guys who've just rebooted it, kind of thing. That was one of the first when I started going back to local shows here around 2010, 2011. I went to Reservation to watch All Star Wrestling with Kenny Lush. Was you know the name Kenny Lush, Kevin?
The name rings a bell. I don't know if I've seen it, but the name rings a bell.
Yeah.
Vance Nevada's a big part of it for a long time.
Yeah, that name rings a bell too. I mean, not that I've seen much of it, because I saw on the show, the only thing I knew about British Columbia would have been ECCW back 20 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
That's all there pretty much was back in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
But ECCW did, for whatever, they had some people who went through there.
Oh,
yeah, absolutely.
Totally. Becky, Bailey.
Kyle O'Reilly.
I think Danielson wrestled there some, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we've only had 1 round. And already
what's her name? Emma.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of
because she would have trained with
first wave of the
she
women's
trained at
revolution.
Lance place, right? I think she trained at Lance, yeah.
I think you're right. Yep, she is one of Lance's.
Not that, Calgary's so close to Vancouver, but,
It's not, but it's weird how it all kind of works out, yeah.
The layman years.
It's the closest major city, but still 12 hours.
So Edmonton is Edmonton's not closer to Vancouver?
No.
Okay, I had no idea, see?
No, I guess Calgary.
It could be similar, I suppose.
It would be similar drive, but you're coming from different. One's south and one's north.
Edmonton's 3 hours north of Calgary. And I've never made that drive before. But it's beautiful.
Niagara Falls.
It's a beautiful drive through British Columbia. It's all mountains.
Yeah, I'd love to go to Vancouver if I can during baseball season. And I did the joke would be go to Alaska for the midnight baseball game they do in June. Just see Alaska at midnight in the summer.
That would be cool.
Right. Yeah, we want to time that out with that'll be the finale of Boom's first season. Make that happen, Kev.
Yeah, and we're already talking about the All-Star game, the baseball All-Star game in Seattle next year. So
dope.
Looking into they were asking us about that too. So Johnny, my favorite referee in World of Sport is this guy. His name is the International Third Man, Max Ward. I don't know what makes him so international, but I like how he goes 1, 2.
Right, yeah, this guy.
Very aggressive. But he still will not count on the mat.
No. Well, that just wasn't the British style.
Yeah, it wasn't. But I just laughed at this guy counting because he always just seems so aggressive.
Bronco Lubitsch watches this shit and takes a draw of his cigarette and goes, "Can you believe these lazy motherfuckers?"
That's right.
Well, Bronco was from Hungary. I don't know how old he was when he came over.
Maybe that was it.
He was a sultan.
Maybe that was it. Maybe Bronco.
I hear him there, Kev. I hear him. There he is. That's great.
I just love his voice.
That's awesome. It's like darts.
Yeah.
180.
Exactly.
I love watching darts.
Oh yeah.
I guess
it's
El
nuts.
Phantasmo when he was wrestling in England for a while there, really wanted to bring the wrestlers. People really wanted to go to darts, and all the locals are like, "Why? Why the fuck?"
They understand when we watch it at 3 o'clock in the morning on like Fox Sports or whatever.
Yeah.
You see like everyone going excited to hear that answer. 160.
With a two-full
good.
27. I love when it's nothing. She's just got to be
And
Dora.
it's like Phil
Back in the
Castle.
90s, I used to watch a lot of snooker on TLC.
Yeah. Stephen Hendry. Remember
Stephen Hendry, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
He was like
He was
the Wayne
legendary.
Gretzky of British
Yeah.
snooker.
Although he looked like Patrick Waugh, which is
Yeah.
All right, we should pay more attention to Mr. Kellett because he was. Ooh, Jesus Christ, that looks good. That looks great.
He
Holy
could have
fuck.
destroyed one of those aliens in Alien 3 with that shot. I hope. If that really is true, if he's in Alien 3, I hope that's really true.
I hope so too.
I don't think you can make that up. That seems a really random thing.
I
to
know
make
it
up.
seems like a weird. Yeah.
Kellett's got a couple of minutes left.
What did he say?
I don't know.
Kellett has a couple
But I
of
love
minutes
the.
left to live.
Yeah. Inka dinka do.
Yeah.
He's doing his best Durante.
Yep, for sure. Believe me, I grew up. I would go to lucha shows and yes, as they're doing like flipping each other around. I'm just like, what is this? How they call their spots? What are they doing?
And Aris really cocky now as Mike
I get blown
Turner
up trying to
announces
be like these guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, in round 2, with the folding body press, the first fall to
bourbon.
Leon Aris.
Folding body press.
Buttermilk.
The folding body press.
1 o'clock show now, Leon Aris.
I do love that now we have the cornermen not wearing their names, but the promoter's name on the back there. Neil Martin is the promoter.
Dude, now they must have had a Talboy
Controversy.
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 Yeah, I would like to have had someone like,
if they hadn't canceled Dark Side of the Ring, they would have eventually gotten to the Talboy incidents in British wrestling.
They didn't cancel. I think WWE just bought it, right?
No.
Isn't that what happened?
They made him,
After
I think they made him an offer.
plane ride from hell, it had to be.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
buried. No, I don't think that happened.
Well, after the plane ride from hell, that what they also said is like a lot of people don't want to participate on their show.
Right.
No, because Tommy Dreamer got turned into a pariah from that.
That was good though.
Well, well deserved, I guess. I didn't.
Brad,
just for the haircut.
Brad is saying that those bodies are 95% mushy peas.
Yep.
Standing switch, hammerlock, make some Shemp noises.
Peas and a pocket play.
Does look like one of the Stooges.
Don't get called upon to do my Shemp very often.
It sounds just like it, Johnny. Good job. Oish!
That's the things I introduced my nephew to in his formative years were the Stooges, wrestling, Looney Tunes, and Tom and Jerry cartoons.
Nice.
And baseball.
Very good.
I will show you the Stooges.
Kellett can't afford to.
Did you saw the Stooges, the band, and the Three Stooges, or just
just the Three Stooges?
Gotta wait until he's a teenager.
Yeah, wait for teenager, then we can go.
Not this kid. Based on what he's into, it's going to be far more electronic or trumpet because he's learning how to play the trumpets.
All right, there you go.
Trumpets are so hot with kids right now.
I mean, and that with that Timmy Trumpet guy playing the Narcos for that baseball player week ago, that went crazy for the Mets. I don't know if you heard about that.
No.
There's some picture on the Mets coming out this Narcos song. They have this trumpet player play his music as he comes out from the bullpen, and everyone banana in baseball.
Yeah, I'm gonna see, but I'm training him. We're training him in both, so when he's gonna go out to pitch, blowing his own song.
Yes, he's ready. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
You know what? That's gonna get over.
Is that where Dean Ambrose, Moxley got that spot from? The bounce back, rebound.
Yeah. Okay, the bounce back rebound, like AEW. Every time something fucking happens, we have to bounce back to Moxley. Yeah.
Hey, good call. No shit.
He's a good person to bounce back to.
I'm behind. I was behind him 100%. I was like, yeah, he's my champ guy.
Yeah, what a crazy
bought in on.
I want.
He's supposed to go on vacation.
Have a run.
He's supposed to go on fucking vacation.
Yeah, let him go on vacation. Danielson can have a run with him.
Yeah, makes sense.
because I
You
don't
already
think
had. You already
Danielson
got a
has too much
rehab
time left.
9 months ago. And now you're like, oh, sorry, you have to come back this time.
Wow. Who's talking?
Say
I can
your
hear
prayers.
every word.
Say your prayers.
Yeah.
Looks like he put his bathing suit on backwards. Looks like if Grandma put her bathing suit on
Yeah.
backwards by accident.
And what's the point of wearing that? I mean, it's like not covering up anything, really. It's really keeping his trunks on.
It's to keep the trunks up. You know?
I guess.
How many times in wrestling do you see a guy could be knocked unconscious, but yet he instinctively has to pull up his pants? With those, you don't have to do that.
Or
That's
or a woman who has to adjust her bra after a big spot.
Yeah. As a man who wore a singlet, yeah.
Yeah.
Not like that though. I it just look weird how the straps work. And mine were just over the individual ones over the shoulder, not coming together like that.
They went up and over your face like Aldo Montoya, but
yes,
into your tights. That'd be great.
Let's just say yes because why not? That makes it funnier.
Brad says the winner will 100% be paid in gin.
I've seen what you, Kevin. I've seen what you look like. I was just.
Oh, I know, it's fine.
He's gonna stew. That's me. That's me. Going. He's gonna stew. This motherfucker never even looked me up. What?
Like we watched the match of mine last time. Damn it.
Well,
someone's gonna bring the horsey ride back.
Yeah.
Bring the horsey ride back.
Oh, watch out for that hot blanket. That
I am trying.
The hot TVs.
Watch out.
Ow! Oh, hot, it's like hotter than the melon baller or the corn baller on the Arrested Development.
I am trying to place who this ref looks like, and I'm like this far away from it.
Again, that bandage coming across his eyebrows.
Man, that guy counting is awesome. You're right. What's his name again, Kev?
The international third man, Max Moore.
Max Moore.
I just love the nickname, so you know.
Wow, what a cast of characters, man. I can only imagine like a weekly show would have been so must-see TV.
And it was a lot of people watched it. It was on like Saturday afternoons. Yeah.
Christian's grandma used to go to wrestling.
He's like a jacked up Tom Bosley.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Look at him.
He's done that 2 or 3 times.
Oh my God!
And what's his name?
Quarterman.
Fredo.
Yeah, I was like,
that's John Gazelle. Speaking of the deer hunter,
another
that's
deer
John
hunter
Gazelle.
reference. Let's see how many cast members from the deer hunter.
Yeah, no kidding.
Don't kiss. Yeah. I mean, I do think Jim Breaks did look a little like a young Bobby D.
That's a stretch, maybe. There's got to be someone that looks like Christopher Walken.
Yeah. Oh, there's gonna be.
Wait, what happened? What happened there, Ref? Come on, Max Ward. Good job.
This time the crowd don't like it one bit. And everybody's had enough.
Oh God, that's right from that Monty Python bit. And the crowd don't like that one bit.
Yeah.
That's right. Holy shit.
Yeah, I don't know if that we'd be able to watch that, but God, I feel like I gotta watch that when we're done here. I haven't seen that bit in forever. You gotta like the Leon written on.
Yeah, it's a young Big Van Vader, you guys.
Yeah,
that's who it is, Leon.
Absolutely.
It does look like him before he put on the pounds. Imagine.
When you said he was a former football player, he meant soccer, not American football.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Whoa!
Awesome.
Oh, here we go.
Awesome.
Got an old granny helping too.
Send him home. He's had enough.
Fucking you bloody wanker!
Oh my God, he's missing. What?
John says walking in a wig could do Catweasel for sure.
Oh, there you go.
I'm Catweasel.
McManus.
Oh, that was the liver.
McManus.
The kidneys.
I'm the Catweasel.
McManus is Bobby De Niro.
Putting these holes where you put your fingers in my ass.
Uh-oh.
Leon Iris.
Leon gets the public warning for the liver shot or kidney shot, whatever that was.
Do you think that's reported at the back of the London Times every week?
I'm sure it is.
Everyone who got the warnings.
Yes, I hope so.
Oh, look, see.
I really hope so.
Ongoing list of public warning.
Okay, Mum. Breaks. Another warning. Another public warning for breaks.
She's reading that over her tape.
Oh no, he's trouble.
She turned me into a mute.
Into a mute.
Oh my god. Oh, thank you. I was reading them like, oh,
well, I got better.
yeah. I have no way to tie Benny Hill in. We're just doing all of our BBC stuff. I'm like, I need some Benny Hill tie-in in here somewhere. I need him to like slap the bald guy.
Well, there's a bald. Hopefully, he slaps this bald man on the head because
I like that. What's he? Look at him sizing it up. He's like Johnny Carson. He's fucking awesome. This is so good.
This is how Bing Crosby measured up kicking his
Nice
pin.
That's the coolest. That's the fucking cool. Oh, but it was the kick. It was like the elbow drop of rejuvenation.
Yeah.
Gonna try it. Nice.
No.
This is great. That's fucking hilarious.
Whoa, he got
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Come on, count it. They don't
Oh,
count.
he
Right?
did get on a knee.
That's
So
it.
that's the
Yeah.
movement.
But no hands on
Right.
that.
No hands.
Look, Ma, no hands.
Stop, or I'll say stop again. That's what makes it like. That's an old Robin Williams bit.
Yeah.
Where he's like, he's talking about the way British cops are compared to American cops. Stop, or I'll say stop again. Where it's like Americans like, stop or I'll shoot.
Stop laughing at that. Which of course infuriates his opponent, Lyon Harris, who won't go back to his corner.
All right.
Jeez.
It's pure baby oil.
I thought that was a sound effect.
Well, operator.
The loudest thing on this whole video is him.
Harris versus Kelly. Harris in the meantime. Lyon Harris, Barnsley. What is four in the second? Kellett equalized in the fourth.
Leon's a house of fire, he is. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm going to end his singing career. You'll be crooning no more. This 74. Trying to think it was popular at the time. This is awesome.
This is 74.
It's like, no.
But that is not legitimate. The camera saw it, we saw it.
Were we like a T-Rex, or was Mark Bolden already dead by then? I'm like,
Donovan.
What would happen to the
He
kids
was
these
still alive.
days?
He was still alive.
This chap fancies himself a bit of a Donovan type.
The Bay City Rollers, I think. Were
Bay
getting-
City Rollers, yes. That's a great call.
You gotta love that, like, that
You're
Adrian Street was saying that, like, Mark Bolden got his style from him. That, like, that's such a wrestler.
Oh,
Yeah, Mark Bolden ripped me off. I'm like, yeah, okay, sure.
Yeah, Streets released like what 5 volumes of his autobiography or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
They're
wow.
super hard to get. They're like
Dirt
out of
Moon.
print. And,
Got my grandmother's knickers here.
Adrian Street, also one of those. Adrian Street,
victory.
also one of those wrestlers that if you want to keep thinking well of him, just don't follow him on social media.
yeah, I could see that.
Duly
Sure, he's
noted.
big into Brexit and all that.
Yeah, big
Right.
Brexit guy.
That's unfortunate. One of the great
It's
photos
McGrady's-
ever is
McGrady's knickers.
Adrian Street, and his dad was a coal miner.
Now, come on,
and
now.
he went down
Come
into
on,
the coal
lad.
mines
I warned
and-
you once
and
about
coal-
that.
Took
It's
that
indecent.
picture.
It's proper indecent, isn't it? Isn't it?
Right. Kelly and took that picture, right?
Yeah, the picture with his dad in the
That's
coal
crazy.
mine where he's wearing his full gimmick, like totally glam David Bowie look.
That's a fantastic photo.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
None of us could see, but the ref was just about on the side. Pretty close. He was down on the knee then.
Kelly, it is remarkable how fast your hair and beard grow. I mean, you're like,
Really?
Really, it is.
I haven't had a haircut in like 15 months or so, probably.
It just feels like yesterday you cut it for.
The beard is about.
Uh-oh. Whoa!
Oh!
Oh my gosh. Uh-oh.
He's landed in me crumpet.
Well, at least he landed the hot TV. Jeez.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa!
Ah, nice.
Gotta be it. Nice. Big win
Wow,
for Kelly.
What a wild finish.
Can you just picture Ringo and Barbara Bach just laying in their beds, stoned, watching this shit?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Loving it.
I hope so. I hope that happens.
I had to go with Ringo. I figured he'd appreciate this the most.
Well, John was
I love
in
it
New
was
York
George.
by
It'd be
this
George.
time.
Please, love.
George doesn't. I don't know,
Kendo
maybe.
Nagasaki versus Clive Myers.
I hate violence, but I love the scripted violence.
Oh, it says disco challenge.
Here we are.
This is the disco ladder match.
Yeah.
Disco ladder match.
Another one that Dylan and Dave recommended.
All right,
years
I
ago.
already love this.
This is way later. This is 1987. This isn't
This
even.
is, like is that when disco got to England, 1987?
Yeah.
No, come on.
This isn't even World of Sport anymore. This is All Star
Fucking
Wrestling.
Bee Gees are. Oh no, they're Australian.
Oh, from Vancouver All Star Wrestling?
And no,
or-
it's. I mean, there's like how many different All Star Wrestling?
Part of the comedy.
Kendo Nagasaki was one of the.
You could get that, dude. That you could get that at the Halloween store.
Yeah.
No kidding. No kidding.
Spirit Halloween.
Yep.
It's a ladder of progressively harder discos. The entire match is going to rock down to Electric Avenue.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this was in a bar, I think, somewhere in London.
It's a pub.
No, like a nightclub, not a pub.
Special match to open. The only conditions of this match, which are made under
I'm
the
sorry.
American rules,
It's
A child died.
Colonies.
American rules.
colonies have some pull here these days, as you know.
beside the ring here, bring it into the ring, climb up
Golden disc.
and get that golden
It's an LP. I love it. Hanging on Christmas tinsel. We've spared no expense.
Yeah, I think this promotion was
How is
This is what. This is what.
87?
Okay, look, this is
87. Yeah.
I know. I'm just like,
This is what spooky coke perverts in England in the 80s did in bars, like in Studio 54.
Yeah.
They do this shit. We're all
I'm
gonna
trying
have
to, yeah, because I know Stampede did some ladder matches in the 80s.
They did.
Too. And I thought they got the
Early 70s.
Drew
idea.
McIntyre and
from this.
Berserker both stole their gimmick.
Yep.
No, the ladder match was invented in Calgary. AWA did some ladder matches in the 80s.
This is the. Oh my God! It's Mr. Fuji.
Yeah.
It's like, it's the father from Mary Poppins.
Yeah, there you go.
It's the guy behind the apple in the painting.
Yep. And this is not going to be the best representation of Clive Myers, but Clive Myers is pretty awesome. I love Clive Myers.
So Reginald Fuji, says Sean.
He is called Iron Fist Clive Myers.
Which one's
Clive is such a uniquely
Clive Myers, the
English name.
from the West
Claude.
Indies. Iron
Name's
Fist
Claude.
Clive
Okay.
Myers.
Oh, what the fuck is this outfit? Is this the referee's outfit?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Well, I've got eyeballs. I've got eyeballs on me bow tie.
Oh my
I
God,
don't miss a thing.
It's
I
Boyd
don't miss a
Pierce.
thing.
It's in Boyd Pierce as a referee.
Sorry for the fuzziness of today's presentation.
And we still have Kent Walton on commentary.
Yeah,
I
that's
think.
crazy.
Wow.
That's crazy. I didn't know he went to the very end.
So it was hard
Because
times.
88 was the last year for.
So it's hard times and
British
they're
wrestling.
promoting it. It's hard times and they're promoting in a bar.
I guess so.
Yeah, well, this
And
was
what-
a totally different promotion that started up.
Okay.
And yeah, I don't think they had much money.
Oh, so the announcer had nothing else to do.
I don't know too much about the dying days.
Yeah, I
But
don't
this is
know.
like, the dying days.
Oh, those martial arts.
Are they
Iron
outside?
Fist.
Are those trees?
And now they
Yes.
start playing. It's not even disco. It's like
Ladies and
classical
gentlemen,
music.
This is a bar.
He's
Wait,
dead. That's the announcement.
this is a
Fantastic.
bar? This looks like a great giant
Long
bar.
live the king.
What
Yeah,
is this?
no, it looks like it's outside in a tent, but you say it's inside because I see like tree. It almost looks like trees.
Yeah, there's
on the
trees.
side.
Yeah,
I
there's
saw
trees.
trees.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's trees. What? in
So
the-
What the fuck?
AEW
This looks
still
good.
uses that every
Yeah,
every
that's-
Wednesday night.
Yep.
Hey, that looks all right, man.
You know, it
That's
sounds
cool.
like we're on a Disney ride.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Meanwhile, we somehow find a smaller ring than we've seen earlier. This ring looks like it's like a 10 by 10.
And a guy who's
They're
like an
playing-
actually
wow, I
tall
just picked-
dude.
They're playing. Okay, I just picked up. They're
Whoa.
playing music on this.
Yeah.
The aliens have
Battlestar
landed.
Galactica.
That's just it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the aliens landed, and this is what the first thing they saw. This is like an episode of Doctor Who.
Yes. Just
That
keep
might be
going,
the
man.
inspiration, yeah.
Don't break kayfabe. It's just got to stay while this an actual alien invasion is
There's
taking
an
place.
alien invasion going on.
Woo!
Keep going.
Show must go on.
Meanwhile, Clive Myers is like, I'm getting my shit in. Glenn Myers has to get all his martial
Get
arts
your
in.
shit
This
in.
guy.
Get your shit in. If the aliens are here, we better get my shit in. I love it, man. The worker's perspective. That's what Taro brings.
I'm just looking at him like, dude, he's doing all his fucking fancy kicks. I'm like, oh yeah, that's what this is. What the fuck is going on?
It's the Nutcracker.
I'm not. I need to be drunk. I'm clearly not sober enough.
This is hilarious.
This is fantastic.
Sean's telling me this ref was a backup center back for Crystal Palace and had to come to the bar straight from the match.
There you go. Have you guys ever seen the orchestra match from Memphis?
Yes, I have.
This is the only thing I can compare this to.
Similar vibe.
Who's in that one?
No, it's crazy.
It's weird.
Max has
It's
to
Jeff
see
Jarrett against Dutch Mantel. Is that right?
It's Jeff Jarrett against Dutch Mantel. It's
Golden ladder. Why is
Oh
the
my
ladder
God, it's
wrapped
so
in
good.
tinsel as
I'll tell you about it later.
Sorry, yeah.
This
We'll
is
It's
talk about it
Christmas.
later.
It's Christmas time.
Yeah, it's Christmas.
Oh, that's what they're doing.
It's
in
a Christmas
Nutcracker.
show.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Got
So you
it.
got the tinsel with the gold record.
They're-
Oh my gosh.
They're playing the Nutcracker and all kinds of shit. No, 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 no.
Oh my gosh, this is fantastic.
Brilliant.
This is boom.
This isn't the Nutcracker. This is
No, no, no. There was a
it's not.
Nutcracker for a minute.
Earlier,
It was
but
the
now it's
Nutcracker, yeah.
I can't remember.
They're not going to play the entire Nutcracker. I mean,
Boy,
that'd be
this-
boring.
I need more
Yeah.
beer.
Just they really nailed that disco sound
Yep.
of what is
This
this?
is-
87?
Yeah, no, this is a
87, yeah.
montage. It's a montage.
Man, you know what, Johnny? They could have played those classical pieces like a Fifth of Beethoven or Fifth of, from
Yeah, yeah,
Saturday
yeah.
Night Fever. They could have
That
easily
would've
played
been
those.
No, no, no. What they're going for is like fame in the middle of a rockin' tune, go all
Yeah.
classical for a
Yeah.
while, and then bring it back around at the end. Fame.
Absolutely
Okay,
insane.
how do you finish on this? Come on.
I don't know.
Does this go into something?
Here's something for Boom Wrestling, Travis.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
there
what
you
I'm
go.
trying to get Max to.
Playing classical music.
You gotta
over-
get Max to buy
over
those
all the
lights.
matches. I think.
Look at
that's
this
what-
old lady. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh my God! Whoa!
Crazy.
Fighting outside the ring as much as it.
Is this in two parts? Because it almost looks like it's.
It is
When-
in two parts.
Good, yeah.
I say, is this
So-
round one?
No, this is round two. Round
Is
one
it?
was the
They
musical
still
round.
have round-
Round one, I guess round one was the
Slowly
musical
imagine.
round.
Yeah.
I wish the whole thing had been musical, to be honest with you. Oh, maybe it is.
No, there's
They're
still
bringing it back
music.
up.
I hear you, Sean. Yeah, this is like prime
It's a
prime
disco
cocaine.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful. That's got to be a fall. No.
No, remember you only win by climbing the ladder.
Oh, right,
Unmask
the
this
ladder.
son of a
match. Take
bitch.
his-
Oh no, no.
I'm gonna show you who Santa Claus really is.
Look at everyone losing their mind about
It's
it.
really Santa Claus.
So, and actually, a real thing in World of Sport was if you
There we go.
lose a match, you have to unmask. I think if you lose a match, you had to take unmask.
Yeah.
It's
Ender
one
Nagasaki
thing the Mexicans got
never
wrong.
lost. He willingly unmasked
Right.
in a ceremony on TV, and that was considered like where he jumped the shark.
All right.
Yeah.
What year?
4 minutes.
What year? Okay, what year is this again?
Jesus.
87.
87.
Yes.
And it's a ladder match.
Like,
Yes.
This is
Yeah.
WrestleMania 3. WrestleMania 3.
No one
Or
talks
WrestleMania
about.
4.
No one talks about this as one of the first ladder matches.
Yeah. No, there was
No.
ladder matches
There was,
before this.
yeah, Calgary did tons in the well,
Yeah.
not tons, but
Right, but
a few in
whenever
the 70s.
I'm just saying, no, but what I'm saying is, whenever you get the WWE revisionist,
Well,
like,
yeah, they're not
this
guys.
was the first one. No one goes, oh, there was this one disco one.
Yeah, no.
England, man.
William
That's
Regal's
not gonna
like,
cut it.
did you know about this?
Wait, William Regal's like, oh, I did. You should have seen this one. It was disco all around. I loved it.
And there was
Ooh,
music,
Excalibur.
and there
Ooh,
was
absolutely
Excalibur. I would have
scrumptious.
loved to given you a tongue right up your bum.
I can get away with it. I'm an eccentric Englishman.
Dude,
and then they're gonna think he's on drugs.
I'm
like,
playing
yeah, okay,
Jimmy
well.
Savile. Ooh.
Yeah.
It seems like it's too short to get to the record, though.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
And they probably realized
But
that.
now it feels like proper disco, or at least closer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. They probably realized the second they got on that ladder,
Bow
going,
tie.
"Oh, shit, we can only go up like 2 steps."
I'm
It's
from
only
the
got to
American
bow tie.
Athletic Commission.
Yeah.
I'll give you the ridiculous fucking Harley Quinn shirt, but that bow tie, he does look like a Batman.
Yeah, he really does.
He's like the guy who works at Walmart greeting people. He's old and he needs a job, so he
takes it way too
soon.
Oh shit!
Oh.
I'll get you next time, Clive Myers.
I just don't understand the role that the disco plays in the match.
You don't understand?
Look at the colors.
It's a disco match.
It's awesome.
But isn't that what it's
color
called?
lights too.
The
It's
disco
all red
match?
and green. I love it.
You got it, yeah.
Oh God!
Oh, bless us, everyone.
Yeah. Merry fucking Christmas.
So is Santa Claus the baby face and Clive the heel?
Don't know.
I thought Clive was the baby face.
Nothing makes sense.
I think he is.
Why is Mr. Fuji an
there he is.
Englishman?
Yeah, okay, he's the heel.
Yeah.
He's
Kendo always said a man.
The dubious one.
He's the guy who works on
I'm the
that guy
dubious
is a-
one, baby.
No, that guy is a Python character.
Sir Reginald Fuji, as someone said in the
Yeah.
chat earlier.
Reginald, yeah. I'm the devious one, but
He's a member of
yeah.
Parliament. Most Kendo Nagasaki. Holy shit, that's their Kendo Nagasaki.
Yeah, he's the original.
He's the
He's the
original.
original. Yeah, he's the
Let's
original.
go play
One
that.
in
Let's go hear
Florida
that
was
too.
A ripoff. Well, the name was a ripoff.
Now he has to go home and play that, and he'll find out the way to get a title shot. You have to listen to it. It's like
Okay, he might be the
You gotta play it
original,
backwards.
but he might be the original, but I'm gonna have to say, just based on this match, I prefer the
All
rip-off,
right,
I
and we
guess.
return. We
Oh,
return
no.
back to
Oh,
North
no.
America, baby.
Oh, no.
Halftime.
Of course,
Perfect.
Kev. You think we're gonna skip?
Perfect time for you to get a beer.
No, not a jet. Not a
Oh, I'm
jet.
getting a beer.
Okay.
Let's go watch.
But he had said,
He's like,
Kevin
I, can't,
said,
he's like, I know
this
they're
is-
just gonna blow me, so I'm just gonna get out of here. Cause
Kev said this is what put him in Super Dragon on the map at the time. It'd be interesting to see it. So it's 22 years ago.
22 years ago.
Where is this, Kev?
where is this, man?
He's putting the headphones on.
All right.
Where is this,
Sorry
Kev?
about that. I was like, oh no, I don't have a beer. I'm like, oh, good timing when my match starts. Thank you.
Where is this?
This is actually in Anaheim, California. This is our dojo that we use for training and for shows. Now, I only picked this match because this is the first match of ours that got out there. It saw me to like Death Valley Driver guys, and people like were really into it because this is like Japanese lucha mixed together in 2000 when no one was really doing it on the indie circuit. So people got really into this, and I'm like, I don't know if it's gonna hold up, but why not? Let's watch it.
No, dude, this is fucking awesome. I didn't get into the indies, become a big indie fan until 2004, and because you know how much it exploded in New Jersey, Philly, between Ring of Honor and Jersey All Pro, and just like boom, it was like all these great shows everywhere, and so, but even through the magazines and stuff, because I wasn't online. Even through the magazines, I was aware of what was kind of going on. So this is great to see to me because I remember hearing the buzz.
Yeah, I was just waiting. I just figured like, why not? This is like one of the earliest footage of us out there. And I'm like, I don't know how it was gonna hold it 22 years later, but you can see there's Excalibur in my corner and Disco Machine.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. And I'm trying to think. So Johnny, you said you would have saw. Did you see Dragon in
I saw
Jersey All
Dragon.
Pro?
I saw Dragon a couple times. I saw him in Jersey All Pro. I think twice, maybe three, but probably twice. And I saw him in the Ring of Honor CZW feud, the first 6-man.
Gotcha.
The one where he quote unquote shoot monkey flipped a fan and had the internet ablaze.
Can you really shoot monkey flip someone?
I
don't think so.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
You know what? I mean,
I want to try it. I'm gonna try it.
I'm surprised that he never really. I mean, he stood up and just waited for someone to take a shot, and I think everyone's just too scared to do it. But I was waiting for it to happen one time. I'm like, oh my god, something bad's gonna happen here, and it didn't. So good for him, because
Wow.
You know, he definitely had a presence, to say the least. Especially we got later on, we're just
Roger that.
You look at me like, I don't want to fuck with this.
Okay, Kevin, I just remembered this because I don't know if you know about this. I watched him have an amazing match in All Pro, Jersey All Pro, against Canadian comedy wrestler Beef Wellington.
Yes, I know who he is. Yes.
Is that
so Super
Ass
Dragon,
Punch.
The Beef Wellington.
the master of the ass punch.
Yes.
And I mean, and you're like, what the fuck is going to happen here? Because Super Dragon had such a rep.
Is that Excalibur on the outside?
Yes, that's
Excalibur.
That's what I thought.
Yep.
I'll cut to the end. It ruled,
that's all right.
dude. It ruled. The match was so funny and so fun.
Oh, very nice.
But
Super Dragon sold the ass punch. I'll just.
Oh, I know. That's all I saw. I saw the thing where he got the ass punch. And he literally flew through the ropes.
Through the ropes. I was at that match.
Is that referee a young Phil Brooks? Oh my God, you guys.
He's like, Jesus Christ, I'm working with children here.
Oh my God. Oh, he's not wrong. He's a child himself. That's the one.
I mean, look at our cover for our ring. Look at that apron.
Where is this exactly? So where is this exactly?
Sean Emily said this is in some guy's apartment. Is that right?
Yeah, you know what? I mean,
Loft.
So we had a dojo. This is more or less just a warehouse. It's in an industrial park. We had this little warehouse.
Oh there, man. Did you get the Southern Sheriff? The Southern Sheriff is here to see what's going on.
Yeah.
I heard there's disturbance here.
We did get shut down after about 15 months by someone came to the warehouse or the industrial park, saw a bunch of cars, like, what's going on, and saw shows going on, and they called the city.
Oh, so this was a warehouse in an industrial park. Gotcha.
Yeah, we got busted.
Oh, gotcha, dude. I do exterior exterior pest control for lots of these places. I wish I just happened upon a wrestling show. I mean, God damn.
Yeah, and literally, like, so upstairs is our boss's office. That little, you go up the stairs, a little office in the corner, and then
I can see it.
if you see a door in the very right corner there, that literally is where our dressing room is. So there's literally no ventilation in that locker room.
Jesus.
And that was also my office because I would help. Part of our money would be we would sell tapes on eBay. You know what I mean? Like, Women of Wrestling Volume 1 or whatever. You like
right.
Oh, you naughty boy.
Yeah.
We had these stupid compilations like Lucha Loonies that we would sell on eBay every week for like $6, and then every single person who bid, we would email each person saying,
"There's a lot of Lucha Loonies out there."
Yes, there is. It would be whatever handheld footage we had, just trying to make compilations and help us get by. You know what I mean?
Awesome.
Not like we're making money
cool.
off the shows.
Right.
Just trying to survive.
That's
Wild,
so good. Okay, Kevin, now that you've described what that is, because it's still a little blurry for me with my new bifocals.
That's all right.
I've been in so many buildings like this on my job now, and I think about all the different businesses I do service for in places exactly like this, and I just seeing a wrestling show thrown on it, like the way you guys are doing it.
Nice,
is fucking amazing. This is great. And for a bunch of kids, you guys are good. I'm gonna tell you this right now.
Yeah, like Dragon would be 20 years old at this point. I was 25. I just turned 25. Not that I was wrestling much, but Dragon was the one taking it seriously amongst us. And Excalibur, I only had the night of this show was, I believe, his second match. Believe it or not.
Wow.
Because he was living in Detroit. We flew him out. He came out to do a show. He came out here for this month in July 2000, did like 2 or 3 matches, you know, and they ended up moving out here, and the rest is history, as they say, you know.
Right.
And he'd be the one to make money out of all of us, so good for him.
Yeah.
Hey, let's hashtag him into this shit and see if we can get Adderall.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
On there.
Good point. Hey, yeah, that'll do it, pal. Thanks.
Yeah, you got it. Hey, look, everyone goes cocaine, Tony.
No
and I don't
one
think
turns
that's
down
true.
Mystery Titans.
That's not true.
That's the hottest thing going in the underground of
Come on.
Twitch streams.
No, we're gonna get Excalibur fired. He's gonna fucking watch this shit.
Well, he's already
That's your buddy?
Hey, he's already gotten enough trouble for stuff he's done 20 years ago. All right.
I know. I wasn't gonna go there.
Yeah, I mean, I won't go. That's as far as I'm gonna go on that.
I'm a fan of Excalibur on commentary quite a bit, actually. I think he does
I'm
a
a
really
fan.
good job.
I'll tell you this. I'm a fan of him, but them making him be a goddamn tobacco auctioneer, getting in.
Yeah,
so
I know.
many fucking plugs to that.
But
is
he
I'm just
does
like,
it. He
give him
does
a,
it.
I know he's
I know.
but god damn it, give him a fucking break.
Yeah.
He's gonna fucking blow his fucking voice out.
Yeah.
Oh, believe me, I know. I mean, when I've talked to him, because I went out, I went to Forbidden Door, and I went to. I was like, hey, if I go Forbidden Door, you hit me up, and we met up and hung out for lunch, and and I'm just like, man, how are you getting through this? He's like, it's hard, and he doesn't, and he
gotta be.
And he does, and he has bad vision, so he doesn't wear.
Nice. Ooh, great counter.
He doesn't wear his
Very
prescription.
unique.
Wait,
No,
he doesn't
because,
wear.
I mean,
okay,
no,
hold
he
on.
doesn't have
He doesn't wear his
contacts.
prescription mask.
Yeah, no, exactly. So he says, like, literally, and I imagine
God.
this. He's wearing a mask. His vision is impaired. He literally just has the monitor to look at. So
Right.
I'm like, oh, that poor guy. He's doing
You
like
think
3
Tony?
4-hour
You
shows.
think Tony could get him a prescription
I never
mask?
thought of
Yeah,
that.
like Spider-Man.
That'd be fantastic. But you know.
Oh man, imagine.
Oh hello. Get you you
his
motherfucker.
eyes open. Let's see. Holy shit. Young
Here we
AJ
go.
Styles.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Watch this.
Holy
There we go. There you go.
Kevin, Jesus.
What were you
Christ,
thinking
man.
right at that moment? What were you thinking?
Good, they caught me.
Heck of a crossbody.
Which is weird because I thought I was getting something different. I had
Is that Hack Guy?
Wait, hold on. What, Kevin? What?
I was like, I'm doing a crossbody. I don't remember ever doing a crossbody.
Uh.
I would always just do like the I would always do the Sean Waltman like cannonball.
Oh,
Right.
okay. Is that what
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah, the
nice
jumping.
clothesline.
Yeah, that's why I would always use the jumping. They call it the jumping neck breaker in Japan. That was like Baba's old move. 'Cause we were trying to I was trying to do stuff that other guys weren't doing because, you know, I'm 140 pounds. There's not much I
Right.
can do. And I'm the bad guy, by the way. I'm the heel in this match. So it's,
Okay, I didn't know. Really? I just
Yeah.
assumed.
That's
Super
an
Dragon
upstairs.
was
Yeah,
heel.
that's an
Yeah.
upstairs or an uphill climb you got to do there for sure. Because you're.
yeah, that was how I was thinking.
140.
That's what, yeah, because I had, you know, I have Excalibur and Disco in my corner, and we're the bad guys.
Oh, right.
You know. God, my strikes suck. Jesus. There we go. There we go.
Awesome.
I always like that one. That's what I always like. I'm like, oh, this is me. Oh,
Dude, you know, we're pals and everything, and I'm not saying this to blow smoke or anything. I understand now watching this why this got you guys on the map at this time.
Thank you.
As young as you are, as young as all you guys are here, watching this through, I guess it was through tape trading still, right?
yeah. This is all tape trading, and just someone like a Phil Snyder, one of the guys at Death Valley Drive,
Phil,
got this
yeah.
match.
We talked about
I know Phil.
I guess those are the guys that put it out there. You know?
Oh!
You know, because they're like, what the fuck is this? You know?
That's great.
And it's not like it's the best, but you know, but for 2000, you know, no one's this shit. No one's seen this shit on the
Dude, I owned a few Schneider comps. I know Phil.
I'm just saying on that.
I can see this
yeah.
being on one of them.
Right. On the East Coast, people weren't seeing this stuff. You know, I mean, there wasn't. By the way, meanwhile, over the microphone, I heard someone on the microphone, I think, saying revolution, trying to get a chant going for our name group.
That's kind of tough.
ECW. I'm like, oh, God. Well, there you go. That's a nice
Right.
one. That's a
Really
nice
nice
one.
sell there too, Phil.
I mean, ECW is still going at this time.
Yeah, it
This
is.
2000.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy. This wasn't the tournament it was in Delaware, ECWA.
You're thinking of ECWA, the Super 8?
Yeah, that was this year, right? Like the first big one.
I
Or was
don't
it the
remember for
previous
sure, but
year?
they've been doing that for like 20 years.
It feels like they've been doing that a long
or
time.
the one
Long
that
time.
that broke like Danielson and
Oh, the big one. I know what you mean. I
Because
know
the
what you
other,
mean.
yeah, I think
is it? Then
it was
after
around
that,
the same time.
yeah.
I like
well,
that.
2001 was the King of the Indies in APW.
Oh, okay,
And
that's
that's
I think
that might be what you're thinking of because Dragon
yeah.
was in it, Christopher Daniels,
Yeah.
AJ.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Booms.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I guess that's where Feinstein got the idea for doing Ring of Honor. to sell
Yeah,
videotapes
that's
on
what I was
shows,
thinking of.
yeah.
Right. It was after ECW died.
Yeah.
Yeah. So wow, this is
This is
year
July
before
2000,
that.
so it's before that, yeah. And one thing that we were cracking up
Crazy.
about, that I laughed about at least, is Death Valley Driver would do a top 500,
Yeah,
And because
yeah.
of this one match alone, I was ranked like 110 in the world. I was ranked above The Rock, and I'm like, I'm better than The Rock. I played that one forever.
Lance Storm lost his mind.
That's awesome.
You guys, you know that story.
Oh yeah,
right?
I heard about it.
Okay.
Dude, that's
Who gives a
wonderful.
shit?
I love it. Now you've got to use your PWA ranking to get over these days, right? If the booking doesn't go your way.
And I mean, I'm like, this is absurd. I've had like 20 matches. What? You know?
Hey, Dean Rasmussen. Dean Rasmussen is now retired and now just watching wrestling and enjoying it and posting about it again. We could get him to come one time manage you and say the man who was the DVD VR. No, what was it? 100 and what?
I think it was like 110 or something like that. It was something absurd like
Mr. 110.
Mr.
I might be off on that, but it's close. I think Dragon was like Dragon was a little bit above me. And mine, and I'm telling you, this is the only match that got out there. And I'm like, this is absurd.
That's awesome.
I'll take it. It's hilarious.
That's also what ended up attracting me over to DVD-VR and still being a place I hang out at.
Yeah.
Because of like, well, here's a take on wrestling and introducing me to stuff I don't know about that I really like.
Right.
So.
I mean, I was in all the 80 sets that they were doing. I don't know if you ever knew about the Death Valley Driver 80 sets they were doing.
Dude, the 80 sets, dude. Okay, Will is one of my good friends.
Yeah.
So
I know Will.
Huh?
Yeah, I was pretty much in all. I was pretty much in all those.
Very
You like
nice.
I had to pull on his tassels?
Yeah, I love that.
Because that's the thing. We were always trying to find moves for me to do because, again, when you're a smaller guy, you can't really do power moves. That's when we came up with. It's like, oh, no one does neck breaker off the top, you know?
Who's the referee? And did anyone tell him that haircut was just?
I told you, it's Phil Brooks, a young Phil Brooks.
It's definitely a 2000 haircut.
Is that a young Charles Robertson?
It was one of our students who wrestled a little bit in Rev Pro, but no one knows this. But you know. Sorry, Chris, if you're watching.
It looks like a Dutch boy. That wasn't a look.
No, it's kind of like a skater.
Yeah,
skater hair.
I guess.
But in 2000, how many?
2000, it was rare. I had long hair in 2000, but I was like one of the only
Oh,
people
God.
that I knew.
He keeps playing with it too.
People had shaved heads then.
He keeps playing with it. Yeah.
I'm glad I'm not playing with my pants in this match. It was a match I had where my gear was like, oh no, I changed my gear.
Oh, so is this the match that convinced you to go for the singlets?
No, I was thinking I used to have a two-piece. It was just the pants and like a top that I would like.
I was hoping
like
it was
IRS, like you had an IRS
no,
two-piece suit.
No, it's a full body. It was
No, like China.
Yes, of course. Yes, I'm sorry. And so here's the first time the Psycho Driver was ever used.
Oh!
There you go.
Are we? Hold on a second. Are we talking to your ghost?
No,
Yep.
believe it or not. No.
You count to 100, Mr. Punk.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow.
Yeah, because he had the idea for the Psycho Driver, and he's like, how
Yeah, no doubt about it.
And we practiced it on a trampoline, and I'm small enough where I'm like, yeah, I can do that, no problem.
And you
And then
immediately
that
no
was just,
sell it.
you
And
know.
you immediately no sell it and go, yeah, baby.
No, that's not him.
Oh no! Oh, that's not you. I looked up. I looked down. Hey.
Hilarious. All right.
And
Back to
now for something completely different.
Holy shit! Where is this at?
Dynamite 76.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, like I said, they have these interesting halls.
Tally-ho cake.
Hold on. Tonight on Antique Roadshow, we'll see how much an authentic British wrestling match is worth.
Oh my gosh! Wow. Well, thanks for
So the
putting
next
that on.
matches were
Dude, that was fucking
Nah,
awesome.
Kevin's fucking
Uh,
the
It
best
held up
every
it
time.
It held up better than I thought it would. So I'm
We are literally going to go through your entire
Please don't.
ringography.
Is oeuvre?
I need to find matches of me wrestling.
Is that a
midgets.
term? Has
You know,
anyone
I
brought that up? Ringography? I like that.
You know, I'll have to
Your
find
ringography?
Ben, Johnny. Are you
What's
aware
that?
that I've wrestled midgets?
Real.
Is that PC?
Okay, so that's what we got to do next
Real
time.
little people.
It,
Or,
it's on VHS, so I gotta convert it. But the very first Revolution Pro show, that group that you saw, the main event was Mini Ultra Tall Jr. against the Little
This
Show.
is a catchway bout.
Okay.
So, there you go.
The
It's
Little who?
guy, the Little Show. In the
I'd love to
Little
see
Show.
it. Yeah, we'll get that next week.
It's not on. It's
Who's
not,
the? You're the little show.
Well, we'll
No,
figure it
no,
out.
no,
We'll
no,
figure it
no.
out. You
I
find
have
out
no
if you have it.
VHS. I have it on VHS.
Oh, we can transfer that somehow.
Do we really want?
Yes, we do.
Of course we do.
I don't know if you do, but we do.
And I
Sean
said
is saying
midgets.
tonight's card is taking place on a set from Barry Lyndon.
Yes, it really is. So who is Tally Ho? Who is Tally Ho K wrestling here?
Period. Tally Ho K. Period.
Well, these next two matches are basically like a before they were stars showcase.
Dynamite,
so
yeah.
And Tally Ho K is wrestling is someone that would become very familiar in the 1980s. Any guesses?
Yeah. I also somewhat resemble Dan Hedaya, but I don't know.
Wait, Kelly, hold on a second. Kelly, who are these guys?
So nobody knows?
I recognize Dynamite, but let me see him again. Okay, now go ahead, Kelly.
Against Ken Hogan, also giving away well over.
Yeah, oh, you can't hear me, or did I cut off?
No, I can hear you. Who is it?
Okay. It's Dynamite Kid.
Well, Dynamite Kid I recognize, but who's the other guy?
Tally Ho K.
Yeah,
Tally
no,
Ho
it's
K.
the other guy. No, it's
Right there on his ass.
Tally Ho K. It's just Tally Ho.
Okay. See, that's what I
These
thought.
guys in the match, they're it's no.
When's the last time Dynamite has been taller than any of his opponents? This is like the first I've ever seen Dynamite taller than anyone is wrestling.
This could be the earliest footage of Dynamite on tape. I'm not
What year is it,
100% sure.
76?
This is 1976. Yeah, this is before he came to Canada. Before he came to Calgary.
Been good. People have been bringing up the old Dynamite Jacques Rougeau roll of quarters fight.
This
recently
referee looks like
this referee.
This referee looks like a lion tamer.
Yeah.
Pick a card. Pick a card. Any card.
It's like, we're trying to referee we're trying to wrestle a match, dude. He keeps trying to bring it up.
Oh no! Oh no! I love it.
Okay, so what the fuck does Tally Me Kate mean on his
Tally Ho. Tally Ho.
Tally Ho!
That's his name.
But it says
Come on,
Tally
Lord
Ho.
James Clear would
What?
say Tally Ho!
No, I know what Tally Ho means. Tally Ho K. What does
All right, that's enough of that then. Come on then,
His
lads.
name was K.
Oh, that
Come on, lads.
Did you
Let's
see?
keep it above the belt.
He's got a type. Listen, you.
Kelly, I appreciate you had that spot. Did you see him kick the ropes as the referee was backing him up to get a little extra shot in? That was really sweet.
Yeah.
I like that.
That fucking referee outfit is fucking insane.
Yeah.
It is fucking insane. Look at that.
He also looks like he's from Alice in Wonderland.
Yes. You know, referees are not supposed to stand out, I thought. That's what I always thought. But
Look at this guy. He's got a better costume than the fucking wrestlers.
I know.
How often can you work in a referee storyline gimmick?
No, once in a blue moon.
Once in a blue moon, right?
Yeah, but there's not a storyline.
I know. Oh no, I'm not saying like I'm just saying in general. We've been talking with
Oh,
some
yeah.
local refs and stuff. Yeah.
And you gotta be careful about it. You gotta be
hesitant.
careful about it because we're gonna do the crooked referee thing, and then if they ever want to work as a referee
Travis.
again,
Only
I'm
one.
stuck.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
Danny Davis
think
got
that's
back
the
up.
only one.
Yeah, because no one gave a shit back then.
Yeah.
Come on, Travis. I saw a photo of a referee who worked that baseball stadium show who was like a sleeveless referee shirt and he was wearing black gloves. Like, who the hell is this guy?
Is this in Vancouver?
Yes.
Yeah, it's Joe King. He's the best.
Joe King, that's it. Joe King.
He's an awesome
I
guy,
laughed so hard when I
man.
heard his
He's
name.
been like super supportive of Boom from the start.
I just laughed so hard. I'm like, this guy, why is he trying to stand out? Like, Joe
Yeah,
King.
because he does like his own thing there too. Like he's a good guy. I got to know him.
Joe King.
Yeah,
Yes, that's his name.
Yeah,
I
we
love
watched. You might get to meet him, Johnny, when you're in town.
Okay.
We watched.
So I'll have to
together.
change my tune on referees with gimmicks. Love it, pal.
Yeah.
All right.
It's funny because I was thinking the same thing. I saw the photo. I'm just like, what the heck is this? And
It depends on the promotion.
referee-
You
and
know
the
what?
ref-
I know. It depends on the promotion.
And
they
yeah,
said,
that's what I
he's a
mean.
cool
Like,
dude. Like,
it shouldn't be. It shouldn't. It's got to be like icing on a cake.
I'll
It
do it.
can't
I'll
be
tell
like
you.
a
I'm
dominant.
going to explain to you this way because Kevin, I need to tell you this story.
Yes,
A
sir.
couple years ago, me and one of my best buds out here, we go to wrestle together, and two of his best buds went off to see this indie show. that was a bar in Denver. And
Hey, it's Elvis. It's old Elvis.
It is. It was a hardcore. It was a hardcore extravaganza show, and just no. I mean, no. It was. It was what it was with the whole the blood and everything. But my favorite character was the referee who wore a chef's hat that had stripes on it, and he was the cheferee. And he was the referee for a match between these two guys that ended. The gimmick was on the table that this guy set on fire and put him through. He put all the seasonings he could find and then lit it on fire and pinned him through it. And the referee
my
God.
That sounds amazing.
It was grotesque.
That's the kind of thing
It was grotesque.
It is.
I wish I could remember the name, but we did a Halloween parody show back in like early 2000s, and we had a referee who came out who was blind. He came out with a stick. He came out with a stick and everything. So when the match is going on, he would go to random parts of the ring and go, "You submit, you give up," like no one knew the wrestlers. And then he would go to other parts of the ring and go, 1, 2. And you would hear a thump and just start counting the ring, and I'm just like,
unbelievable.
That's funny.
Oh
That's
my
hilarious.
God. I'm like, I want to bring that back.
Yeah.
Like, I told Larry, I'm like, that was the best wrestling performance I think I've ever seen.
Hilarious.
I wish I could remember. We had a stupid name.
Hilarious. You could get that pretty good over right now, like this
for
was
sure
like
we could.
make it look seem like woke culture run amok. No, like we've had.
I know.
Really
I
funny.
miss us doing like we did comedy shows like that. Like we had, yeah. I don't know. It's definitely very 2000 when we were doing parody Halloween shows where all of our guys would do different gimmicks. So it was kind of fun.
Cool. Sean is saying David Manning could take lessons from the guy here and how to make the match about you.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, he's very involved.
Yeah.
If he can keep his distance.
He's got the count too.
I meant to tell you, Elvis looked way too happy to be wiping down the Dynamite Kid. That's why I was laughing as Johnny was telling the story about the referee. I was like, oof.
A ref that openly takes bribes from the crowd is pretty good. I like it, Sean. I like it a lot.
Yeah, there you go.
If word gets out. Oh my God.
Let me tell you something, baby.
Really
I got a
good.
pharmacist I can put you in touch with, baby. And make us.
Hey, you know what? I mean,
Make those peanut butter and banana sandwiches out of the world.
Speaking of which, finally I can work this in, guys.
Yes.
On Thursday night at 3 in the morning, I had to go to the emergency room because of, and I'm to be honest, a hemorrhoid, and had to have so it had to be taken care of. And put it that way, and still getting over it, sitting on my cushion, but one of my things I've been prescribed are suppositories, but not just any suppository, steroid suppositories. My asshole is getting ripped.
That's right. Yeah.
Eventually, good.
Look at this guy's anus.
Oh, so vascular. Look how vascular his anus is.
That's if Vince was a pornographer instead of a wrestling.
Johnny is getting his shit in like it's a disco
He's literally getting his shit in. Yeah.
Oh, it's been tough. It's been tough getting my shit out.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, I'm really happy to hear that, Johnny. And you know what? You could have gone your whole life without sharing that story, but
no, I had to
happy
share it
you
with
did
someone, and I'd rather share it with the world and my fans and my friends.
Yeah. You're the man. You're the man. I love you.
Thank you.
Dude, I grew up a huge fan of Howard Stern. And why was Howard Stern so fucking great? People just were fucking super honest about this fucking shit. Of course I gotta do it. It's funny. It wasn't funny while I was being tortured on that.
Hey, come on, Raph. You want this match to be all about you? Stop it.
World of Sport has to have a Hedaya type in every match. I think it's required. We've got to reach the Hedaya line. One Dan Hedaya lookalike per match.
One reason why I forgot.
I love it. See that? Like he tricked him into it. Come on now. Oh, gotta get up pretty early in the morning, Mr. Billington.
This guy's like Dr. Smith. This guy's Richard fucking.
It's really funny.
You've got me again.
Cheeky, cheeky.
Stand back. Oh my God.
Didn't want to admonish him too strictly.
He didn't want to admonish him too strictly.
Jonathan Harris.
There you go.
Yeah, the voiceover is great.
And he's got suspenders. He's got purple suspenders. Yep. This guy's got it all. He's like Diamond Dallas Page in '95.
His name's Crabtree. His last name's Crabtree.
Okay. So that's the promoter.
Big Daddy. I guess he's part of the family.
That might be the promoter.
Explains a lot.
Maybe
because Big Daddy's brother is the promoter.
Yeah.
Maybe it's
I didn't think about that.
But I don't know if he was a ref. Let me consult.
Yeah,
his name's Crabtree. I'm in officiating.
That's his name, Tally-Ho K.
Tally-Ho K. Yep.
Yeah,
Johnny,
I feel
like I have to watch that ladder match again because I want to hear what Kent Walton, the serious low-key announcer, will be saying during such a interesting alien invasion / whatever that match was.
Oh, this seems like quite a departure. It seems like quite a departure from normal sport. But, here we see the aliens have landed, and
a weird day at Whispering Meadows.
And meanwhile, Iron Fist Clive Myers is still doing his martial arts.
It appears the aliens have been transfixed by the action in the middle of the ring.
Credit to Mr. Breaks. This is the Crybaby has won the hearts of these Plutonians.
That's not who they came to see. They came to see the black
Catweasel, baby.
Yes.
Catweasel. It's Catweasel's people. Catweasel's people are judging the earth.
Please give Catweasel a push.
How do we know the aliens weren't Hungarian? They could have been going to see Zoltan.
The Hungarian aliens.
Kay trying to pretend to the referee and everybody else a straight finger. Referee not quite sure enough. And he can, of course, give him another public warning because the third means.
Oh my gosh.
Now Peter
it is remarkable. Dude,
the refs are so good, man. These refs are so good.
It is remarkable to look at Dynamite here and think, oh, this appears to be a young David Von Erich.
Yeah.
How short is Tally-Ho K?
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, nicely taken.
Nice.
And Kay going back very, very sharply there as the kid got up.
The kid
took that beautifully on his head.
Hey.
What's up then?
Referee spotted or not?
You know what?
Come on, ref. Woo! Oh, he's got
very
it.
nice. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Or yeah, well, there. Yeah. There's somebody slapping the ground.
I get it. This guy's out.
Oh, it's like, come on.
Look at that. Kick him to the curb.
No. This guy got down on his knees.
He did, and he did the 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Okay, he's allowed to wear this. Look at the state of the referees here, where they all seem to be characters. At least this guy fucking gets down on his knees and does a 1, 2, 3. So
really tried to fit in a lot of colors into that ring.
Yeah, I know. I've never seen it orange.
Haven't really committed to
super tiny ring.
And did
you know our official colors of red and white and orange and green and blue and yellow?
He's Harvey Dent. He's Harvey Dent's accountant.
Yeah. Did you guys see? It was like modern indie wrestling. There, he came up to slam the mat. You know.
Yeah.
It's like when I go to PWG, it's like, oh.
So here's our second.
Yes.
And the ring announcer. Now look at that. Now that ring announcer jacket.
Is this Rocky? Is this the Rocky ring with the stars around the ring?
I like the ring.
Yeah, it's like Rocky or.
It looks like the European Union.
God.
That's Fit Finley, baby.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Wow, baby.
This is 1981.
Hey, Travis, can Boom get me a jacket just like that for Halloween? Because
all right, we're on it.
Look at that. That red, white, and blue.
Oh my God!
It's just Chris Adams.
Chris Adams.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Shit.
Perhaps I'll take my jacket off as well, Fit.
Wow.
Just back from a successful tour of the United States.
Oh,
wait
this
a
is
second.
Fit Finley and Chris Adams. I have to take my pants off.
I have a question. Was that announcer the referee from the last match?
Don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
It looked like it was. It looked like
maybe
the
it is
same.
Max
It might be
Crabtree.
because it was like the exact same outfit.
Yeah, could be. I couldn't
looked like the
see.
exact same outfit.
Crabtree.
You'll see when he gets back in there.
Get into my office.
I couldn't see that there was any. There was just two of them. There was Big Daddy and there was Max Crabtree. So
It just looked like a very similar outfit to the referee in the last match. I'm like, is that Max Crabtree again?
Yeah.
As you know, we're having some problem with redundancies,
Yes.
Mr. Crabtree. Redundancies.
And his opponent,
Finley must have been just starting out at this point.
Guys, look at that. At least, yeah. I've never seen this match, so this is great.
Chris Adams, I was looking at some of his 70s stuff. He had like, he wrestled barefoot, and he had like the same tights that Mr. Fuji and Toru Tanaka wore, basically, when he was really young. So this is a bit later.
Yeah, because he ended up going to the U.S. not long after this. Because he was in California, I believe.
And he had been in the States before.
Oh, he already had.
When they introduced him, they say he's just back from a tour of the States. Yeah, I think he was probably in L.A.
Yeah, he wrestled in L.A., I know, in the early 80s. Unfortunately, before I started watching.
Yeah, because after this, he would do Portland before he did World Class.
Right.
But probably other places, too.
One of my favorites was, I know he actually wrestled in Arena Mexico sometime during like 83-ish, 84-ish. And he did well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's like, I don't know if it's on YouTube. I've never seen a match of his in like the 80s lucha set from Death Valley Guy. Like, oh my God, Chris Adams wrestling lucha. It's pretty cool.
Interesting.
Yeah, and I mean, he would have been known here because his brother was an Olympian in judo, I believe, as well.
Oh, really? No,
yeah, Chris Adams' brother was a legit like Olympian in judo. I don't remember his brother's name off the top of my head, but I'm sure if you look it up, you can find it.
Yeah.
Kelly, can you tell me where did Chris Adams finish in PWO Greatest Wrestler Ever?
Oh, I don't know.
Did he make the top
100?
I don't know if he would have or not.
He wouldn't have made the top 100. No, definitely not. Just, I mean, he was good. He was very good, but kind of had a short peak.
Yeah.
Like in the States, anyway.
Yeah.
By the end of the 80s, he didn't have much left.
I'm about to look this up here. Who's his brother?
Wouldn't be surprised if Finley even. Nah, he probably wouldn't have finished ahead of him.
So yeah, his brother is named Neil. Neil actually. Oh my
Neil
gosh.
Adams.
His
But
brother
not
Neil. So check this out.
Batman artist, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, but this Neil Adams actually won a silver medal at the 80 Olympics in Moscow. Oh my gosh, that's crazy! Wow.
Oh, in Moscow, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
So the Brits.
That's because we couldn't send our Neil Adams.
Well, I mean, yeah, exactly.
I thought all the NATO countries boycotted the.
But one thing
Moscow
too,
Olympics.
and I remember this because it's bad news. Bad news is the first American to ever win a medal in judo, and that was
In judo?
76.
Awesome.
Yeah, and that was in '76.
Dude, I love bad news.
And then this is '80, so you know. I had to look it up. Like, and he was a 3-time British national judo champion, Chris Adams. There you go.
It'd be in different weight classes, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
I'd also like to imagine Bad News, who by all accounts was a good dude, legitimately beat the shit out of Chris Adams.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And hey, and even further, Chris Adams was a member of the British '76 Summer Olympic Judo Squad, but he never competed in the Olympics. But Neil also won a silver medal, according to Wikipedia, at the '84 Olympics in Los Angeles. That's crazy. Wow.
So that's why he was doing the barefoot.
Yes, because he had a legit martial arts background. Black
So
belt in judo.
Adams finished 213 in the 2016 poll. An honorable mention in 2006, so he improved. Let's see where Fit was. Fit Finley finished number 48. Wow.
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 That shows that's a PWO.
That's definitely PWO. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
What's that? What? Okay, so what's that list, Kelly?
This is the GWE from 2016. The first big one they did on PWO.
I thought didn't they do it in '06 when Jumbo
They
won
did
or
it in
something?
06, but it wasn't that big. It was, I think, only 30.
Right. But
Yeah.
I
I was like, there's no way I can do this. Let's go to 2016. Like, I'm like, that's just too much work.
But are you
And then I'm like,
saying-
maybe 2026. Now I'm like, that's a lot of work.
I did a list. I mean, I didn't go doing deep dives on Joshi wrestlers or lucha guys like a lot of people did, and got, if you didn't, you were considered by some people.
Of course.
Whatever.
Persona non grata.
As someone who knows some lucha, Mike, at least
We
I know
won't
about
dredge
lucha.
up that shit.
Yeah. I know.
What I'm saying,
I know
what I was
Anyway.
asking. Okay, what I was asking Kelly though was, so people ranked Finley above Adams. Is that what
Way
you're
Yeah,
saying?
that's surprising
Yeah.
significantly.
Yeah.
Of course. Who would?
48 to 213.
But who wouldn't? I mean, I don't even think.
Well,
you don't
Finley's a
have to-
total PWO type
for sure.
wrestler,
Yeah,
Yeah,
right?
but Finley was also more famous than Chris Adams by a fucking mile. He had a great run in please. He had a great run in WCW, and he had an amazing late career run in WWF with a lot more eyes on him than were ever on him
True, but
anywhere else. Come on.
Come on,
Think
Chris
of
Adams
Adams
was a
peak
star
in
in
world class.
1998
Like-
on Nitro and Thunder.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
I'll be
And he
right
was
back.
in the Pat O'Connor Cup in 20. What
yeah,
year
I
was
mean,
that?
these two probably
1990?
wrestled on Nitro or WCW Saturday Night.
They
in the
probably
late
really did.
90s.
Is that
I
cool?
just, dude, this is
Yeah.
crazy. This is crazy. Just
But look
like
at
2
this.
days
They're
ago.
like,
Yeah,
they're
this is
working
awesome.
it
It,
much
2 days
Yeah.
ago,
pace.
Kelly,
Yeah.
Kevin,
Yeah,
2
sorry.
days ago, 2 days ago in my Twitter feed, just out of nowhere, came the random GIF of the match between JBL and Finley at WrestleMania, where JBL just throws fucking garbage can right in his fucking face. And
Oh
they're
yeah,
just
that was
sniffing the shit out of
street
each
fight or
other.
something, right?
They're
Yeah.
sniffing the shit out of each other. I was like, I remember going, and it was like maybe the first or second match, and I remember thinking,
It was.
I remember
think it
going,
was
it's gonna be hard
the,
to follow that.
opener.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah, I watched that one in a movie theater. That was the Floyd Mayweather Big Show wrestling.
Yeah, that was a good show.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I
that
just
was,
remember.
and Flair's last match.
Yeah.
Well,
I just
for,
forgot. I
for a
remember they
while
just
anyway.
beat the for a WrestleMania match. Those two beat the fucking dog
Yeah,
shit out of each other.
I totally forgot about that one. But that,
I
yeah, that
forgot
was
about
an
that one, too.
underrated. That's an underrated WrestleMania outdoor show.
What are we remembering the Floyd Mayweather knocking out
Yeah.
the Big Show? I mean, that's such a
That, my favorite. It might be my favorite.
That was a great
celebrity
angle.
match.
Yeah,
It might
yeah,
be my
yeah.
favorite.
Yeah.
It was a great angle, but it almost was a shitty angle because when it started, the babyface heel dynamic was
Yeah, they
different.
tried to baby face.
Right.
Yeah, well, they.
Yeah, it's
didn't,
weird.
know.
Yeah,
But then again, how do you
They
make?
tried to baby face Floyd, but of
Yeah, and
course,
how do you
Yeah, they
do
tried
that?
to babyface Floyd, and they
Natural.
realized to switch
Oh,
it
it's
around.
super
at the
kick.
last-
Oh, whoa!
Oh!
Oh.
I thought he was gonna take the bump over at first. He didn't.
Oh yeah, Brad watched a lot of WCW '98. Said can confirm Chris Adams was
That's
terrible.
too bad.
Oh, by
Terrible.
98,
Well, he
Chris Adams was
He,
awful.
he was not in a good spot in his life.
And then
Chris-
somehow Rick Martel was like 10 times better. in that
yeah,
trip.
I know.
Rick
He was
Martel
so
was
good.
Rick
Couldn't
Martel, like,
believe it.
That was
hey,
so good.
I found the hey, selling real estate is a fountain of youth.
Yeah.
But he was always good. Like, it's not
Tony.
like
Oh, I know he's always
Martel.
good. But
Try
it's
it
just like,
out in New
So
Zealand.
as a
like-
model, yeah, he didn't wrestle.
He
You got it, Rick.
Based anymore.
he's like Chris Adams, just throughout the face of the earth, except for well, Chris Adams still worked Texas, but
That was
but
great.
Martel came out of nowhere,
carrying
just
it up.
like, what? This guy's still
Yeah.
really great.
Then
And
he
had a
blew
great
his
run
knee
with
out.
Booker T.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Saturn. They had a crazy three-way match.
Who knows?
I
He
love
might, he might
Rick
wrestle one
Martel.
of these guys. Rick Martel
Yeah.
might wrestle one of these guys on,
Right.
on a Nitro or a Thunder, or
gotta be.
even
When did
better, a main event taping. You know?
One of the great what-ifs for me is if Martel and Don Callis came
Yeah.
to WWF in
Right.
'97 as
Models, Inc.
supermodels.
God,
Models,
the
Inc.,
supermodels.
No, supermodels.
Supermodels.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
They
Super
were-
Kick.
It was all but done.
Sorry, I got excited.
Yeah,
But he was also pitching that to WCW, and
But they
Bischoff
didn't
was like,
want Callis.
I'll take. Yeah, Bischoff didn't want Callis.
Uh-oh.
yeah.
is called
it's- to be
auto pop.
Fair, I mean,
Yeah.
Oh,
he
yeah.
made it
Sorry, I meant to ask
way-
you.
done more money in
Stash and
WCW.
sour with
Yeah.
cherry cola flavor.
And who made, oh, wow, who made that one?
Blood Brothers Brewing out of Toronto, Canada.
Oh, right on.
24%. It's
Oh,
red as fuck.
interesting.
I thought you said 24%. I'm like, what?
I see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah,
It's Canada, man.
The Queen is dead. You think I'm
A light beer in Canada.
Well, I'm
is
having my
80%.
Boddingtons. I don't remember the last time I had a Boddingtons, but I bought it just for tonight.
Nice.
My Boddingtons.
My ex-wife used to enjoy a Boddingtons. Kevin,
All right. Sorry.
Is that
I
what she
obviously
called it,
dr-
Johnny? Is that what she called that?
I obviously
yeah, so
drank
she,
it.
yeah.
Like,
She
the
divorced
tall
she,
can?
No, she divorced me. She divorced me. She's like, you haven't given me the Boddingtons in
Yeah,
forever.
yeah, the tall can. I like it.
I'm drinking this just to spite you then, Johnny.
You got it. right up me sore arse.
Wow. It's really good, Kev.
Right on.
Harry Cola sour, crazy.
Yeah. Otherwise,
Does
I had
beer
a.
taste like a cola?
I had a.
Harry Cola.
My local brewery, I had something too, but I always drink them every show. I do. I feel like.
Steamworks.
Radiant, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, I've
Right
had
on.
Steamworks is a good, or it's one of the oldest Vancouver microbreweries.
It seems like there's a lot of breweries in Vancouver
Yeah.
because today when we had the Alex
there's
Jepson on, he's like telling me about Parallel 49, which I remember, and he mentioned like two of the other breweries, and our Boombox I think is one, and I'm just like, my God, how many are
Yeah.
there up there? Because
There's-
you're mentioning
there's-
ones I didn't hear about.
Okay,
Tons.
Kevin, for your show, you need to hit Colorado to go to Coors Field, see a Rockies game, and hit the ridiculous amount of breweries we have here in Colorado.
Also, around
can
the
hang
corner, I went to Coors Field once, like 20 years ago or so. But also by there is something called the National Ballpark Museum. That's walking distance to Coors Field.
I don't know if it's
So-
still there.
I believe it is. I think
Okay.
I told someone to go over there and check it out, and I think he did. So, knock on wood, it's still there.
Oh, then that's good to know because they've done major renovations around there in recent years.
Yeah, it's wherever it is, it's walking distance. I remember I'm looking on a
That's
map
cool.
and seeing it was close.
It's still every time I go, I still go, this is a goddamn perfect ballpark. It's fucking great. Love it.
Yeah, I've been to Colorado in forever.
Who are their favorite major league teams, did they say?
Maccabi's a big
Maccabi
Mariner.
and
Oh, they're
Jefferson.
Mariner fans. They're
Both
Mariner
of them,
fans. Yeah, Dan and McCabe and the Bigger Allen Jefferson are both Mariners fans. In fact, they're actually going to Seattle tomorrow to see them play the Braves.
Cool.
So I'm like, oh, that'd be a fun game.
Oh, they're right in it, yeah.
Yeah, they are. Don't get me started. Oh, whatever. Wow, I'm an Angels fan. Ugh.
Yeah.
So again, what year is this?
82? Is that what you said? 81, 82.
82. So
81.
81, sorry, 81.
So it's amazing to look at Finley here and think that this muscular, skinny kid is going to just develop into a fucking living a giant
Tuna
rectangle.
can.
I was hoping he was gonna have the Native American woman who was a second. I can't remember her name. He had like
yeah.
I've never seen that.
I always
later
read
footage.
about it, and it never made any sense to me.
Yeah, I did not.
Samoan
understand
drop.
that concept.
Ooh,
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, because for most of the 80s, he has a mustache.
Right.
And a mullet. Yeah.
Yeah, and the full singlet. Yeah, not like
Yeah,
Leon
yeah,
Harris,
yeah.
a real.
Soon I'll have a leprechaun at my side.
That's right.
Hey, you know what? That
so
ended up
young,
being at first. I remember going, "What the fuck are they doing?" And Finley was so goddamn good. They got that fucking over.
But I love that they called it the little bastard. Like when
Little bastard.
When they were saying that on TV, I would just laugh.
Like
so hard.
he
I'm
was
like,
little bastard for a
so
while,
good.
and then until I
so
think
good.
like,
I'm on
until, like,
holiday and my dad's not working.
So yeah, you see the announcer? Did you see him in there? I'm sorry, I've had to go back to that.
But
See
Kevin,
that's the same guy, right?
Yeah.
It is.
Kevin, that's what I was getting at. One of my favorite things like ever that happened in wrestling was like Fit Finley, whose career was over because of that injury that sliced him up WCW, and it felt like years had gone by. And I'm watching SmackDown, and suddenly there's these cool vignettes in Ireland of this tough Finley in a great Irish.
I'm here to
sweater going,
fight.
and
Sounds like it's
it was
okay.
always like, my name is Finley, and I love to fight. Finley coming soon,
I love to fight.
and he got over and was huge, and I was like, I didn't see it coming at all. That Vince was like, that's the guy I want. That's it.
Yeah.
I want Finley. I was like,
It's like what?
and
That was a fun
it
era
was
for
awesome.
SmackDown.
It was the original view for what they wanted for Hulk Hogan because he's meant to be Irish.
Yeah, that's it. My father always
No,
wanted
my
Irish.
father's.
And then it's
father's
crazy
vision.
because they need to play an important part behind the scenes, training the women in that time period. And
Yeah,
then,
which was initially a rib
Oh,
on
that was
him.
nice.
It was a rib on him originally.
Really?
Hey, we're gonna put you in charge of the women. He's like,
We're picking it up
he's
here.
Like, all right, we're all gonna learn how to be the best.
Get him? He got him the leg trip.
Yep.
Wild.
That was the equalizing fall, I believe.
Yeah.
Those martial arts, that judo background.
I love to beat women. I do.
I do, and I also like to tussle with freebirds.
Yep. But that was weird because he got and I'm bummed I get to go to the show, but he got fired for messing with the national anthem at a WWF show or something.
Yeah, it was some weird thing.
It was some weird thing where he agented something.
He had to.
That's what it was.
Someone else did.
So he had someone mess with the national anthem, and he took the heat for it and he got fired.
He took the heat for something.
And the reason why I'm bummed I didn't get to see this, he actually wrestled once at Pro Wrestling Guerrilla.
Oh wow!
Oh really?
Yeah, and I did, and I for whatever reason I couldn't make it. I don't remember why.
Yeah. I read
he was in the Battle of Los Angeles tournament at that little place in Reseda.
He was part of the tournament. He was part of the tournament.
He wrestled the first round, Kevin Steen.
Oh, love it!
And I've never seen it, so I gotta go to
neither.
I'll have to steal my friend's High Spot account and go watch that match.
Yeah.
I've never seen
it. Yeah.
High Spots came after us. The only people who directly email me. Because we, for our Barry O tribute, we had that Legends Battle Royal that we had to take off of our.
Oh no!
Which I totally understand.
I was there.
Okay.
I was at
you were at that? Oh,
yeah, because that's the one where Piper and Funk are the last two guys.
That's right.
Yeah. God, that show. God, that show went to like it was 2 a.m.
I can't believe how long that Battle Royal was.
That battle was like 40 minutes. And it's
40 minutes plus.
It's already like 11:30 or so.
Oh my god!
And like 12:30 in the morning, it's like Claudio Castagnoli against Generico or something like that. And these guys have to follow all that stuff. You know, it's like oh my god, bonkers.
Yeah.
And of course, because it's Dragoness Caliber, they had to do the Kurt Russell reunion. You know what I mean? They had to like put some fun on it.
Yeah.
He always does make it more fun than what it should be.
Right.
See, now there's advice. Hey, any of you guys out there trying to promote wrestling, don't make it more fun than it should be.
Well, that's what's even funnier because I think Gorilla was the first one doing those like stupid name titles. They're just making fun.
Yeah.
Hello.
We actually had a real near fall. Wow.
Yeah.
Like, let me see. I think it was like the third show that Gorilla did, and it was like one of my last matches with him.
Monsoon?
The show was called "Are You Adequately Prepared to Rock?" after a Simpsons reference.
Right.
So I remember I got to do a tope, and when I was out to dive, I'm going, "Are you adequately prepared to rock this?" And I go, I was so excited to do that. I was so excited.
Oh my god. Yeah, okay. We gotta plan that trip out here for June for sure.
Yeah,
like when is the Alaska match or Alaska game?
It's usually mid to late June. But again, I would prefer to figure out how to go to Vancouver than go down to Seattle for the All-Star game.
Right, right. I hear you.
I've wanted to go to Vancouver for a really long time. It seems like a beautiful area.
I'll be going to Vancouver. I'll be going to Vancouver in
month and a bit.
6 weeks or so.
Yep.
Johnny's Canadian
Crossing the border.
Ironically enough, I'm tentatively going to London in December, so we'll see how that
goes. Nice. So you're one-upping me. I say I'm going to Canada. You're like, yeah, I'm going to England, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's right, motherfucker.
Following my hero, Chris Adams, I am.
Yes, I am.
I like the way he tussles with the ladies, I do.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna go look for Catweasel. That's what I'm going to
Where is Catweasel?
Now that's a documentary.
Exactly it is.
I hear you. Finding Catweasel.
Searching
for Catweasel.
Yep, there you go.
What we got here?
Oh,
Searching.
Oh, he's been long since passed.
All right. So this guy already.
So you're not gonna find him.
Okay, so this already.
Well, I can find a grave. I'm gonna find a grave.com.
Okay, so this already looks as racist as the third episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is really racist.
Oh, we get a tag.
I think this is the oldest match. Yeah, and this is the only tag team match we're gonna be watching tonight.
What year?
This is 1970.
All right, now let's put on your pants and get down on each other. We know what we're here.
1970.
This is the one the Queen herself would have approved.
These are real, mind you. These are real Africans. I mean, they're actually from Africa. It says.
That makes it better.
Elizabeth insisted.
Like, whoa. Wait, Ali Simba? Did he really just say that? I just hear that, right?
All right, I know. I guess we're going to just show
the white guys wearing the whitest trunks possible. By the way.
Dude.
Jesus.
So the white guys are Vic Faulkner and Burt Royal. They were brothers. They were known as the Royals, even though one wrestled with a different surname for whatever.
Is Burt Royal? Did he wrestle under
Royals,
something?
it's the Royals versus the Africans. This is my Twitter feed.
Very good, buddy.
What are the names?
And the referee's an Irishman.
Yes. I've heard of the Royals. So who's the other team, Kelly?
So the Royals were very famous. Burt Royal just passed away at the age of 90 a couple of weeks ago.
Oh wow.
The African team, the one guy on the apron is Masambula, who was one of the great heels of the 60s.
Oh.
And this is one of the only matches on tape we have of him.
I never heard of him.
And his partner, there's, like I said, not very much footage, but his prime was in the 60s. And the man in the ring, his partner is Honey Boy Zimba.
Oh, I've heard that name. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I never seen them.
They're tight.
1970, June 6, 1970.
Their tights are outstanding. Look at
they are.
It's like a goddamn Van Gogh.
I was almost hoping we were watching Jim Breaks match of the 80s because he has trunks that are very much like that. Except Johnny, it looks like the colors and the designs almost like the Denver Nuggets 80s logo. Which at first I watched, I'm going, why is he wearing the Nuggets logo from the 80s?
Dude, his tights look like a Stevie Wonder album cover.
Yeah. Songs in the Key of Life is the name of the tag team.
Yep.
That's a great
Hey,
name for
you know
a
what?
tag
It's
team.
better than Swerve in Our Glory.
Yeah.
Gilmore fans will be glad to know he's now back with us.
But I gotta say, Swerve cutting off the promo for Caster is dynamite.
Everything else about Swerve in Our Glory is fucking great, especially their Kobe Shaq relationship that they're doing. And
right,
but
good
their
point.
name fucking sucks. Their name fucking sucks.
Yeah. I was very excited to see them
Black
wrestle.
Knights is what their team name was, actually.
That match, dude, that marathon of a pay-per-view that ended as we all know it ended. The highlight of it was Swerve in Our Glory versus The Acclaimed.
Easily,
that match was amazing.
Easily.
Amazing.
Yeah, I still have to see it. I was hiding in the desert last weekend, taking a weekend to just decompress.
Yeah.
And also I'm like, wait, why is Punk cussing everybody out while eating a mug?
Yeah. It's a shame that because it buried the fact that match fucking ruled.
Yeah. Whoa. So wait a minute, Kelly Nelson, you're telling me we don't have any Sugar Bear Harris? No, I'm sorry.
Wait.
Oh, sorry.
I know we have Big Daddy later on.
No, I was talking about the Mississippi Mauler. Sorry, that's what I meant to say.
Oh, that's
the Mississippi Mauler was Kamala.
Yeah, that's Jim Harris.
Yeah, he was. I couldn't believe I saw it in World of Sport. I'm like, oh my god, just so weird the random corners they would bring, and they had their own Greg Valentine. They had their own guy called Blackjack Mulligan. Like what?
Blackjack Mulligan.
Oh god!
But he was a jobber. Yeah.
Someone in England, Blackjack Mulligan passed some bad money in the early 70s in England, and they made a jobber, Blackjack Mulligan.
Yeah.
The point where still today, if you try to pay with counterfeit pounds,
you trying to
fit me a mulligan? You trying to give me a Blackjack Mulligan?
Oh, you think I fall for every asshole who gives me an arsehole who gives me a Blackjack Mulligan?
I've seen a few episodes of World of Sport, mate.
Holy shit, these guys look like extras from a Tarzan movie. This is fucking
right, but you can see
good.
how Masambula, like,
interesting.
Johnny, you're making me think of
how he got over and how he's a big star.
You're making me think of Red Fox in the courtroom scene.
Dude, I was just thinking of the Red Fox courtroom scene, and know that I'm thinking, I go, can I bring up the Red Fox court? No.
I mean, I can, but I just won't say what he said.
I'm just gonna say Everyone look up the Red Fox courtroom scene from Sanford and Son.
It's fantastic.
It's the funniest fucking thing of all time.
Funny.
To go for another hole.
So funny.
So he
Definitely not 2022 friendly, but really funny.
It's why I pronounced it Tarzan instead of Tarzan, because that's how Red
See, I didn't. Fox, now I caught you. I didn't get that.
Yeah, Red Fox goes, yeah, Tarzan movie.
Tarzan movie. Oh, the 70s.
My father's favorite television show.
Good.
By far. He had Red Fox 8 tracks of the filthy 1950s Red Fox comedy things that my mother eventually made him get rid of because I kept finding him and finding a way to listen to him.
So someone loaned me this that he got a Kickstarter. Can you see what this is?
No, what is it?
It's a Rudy Ray Moore book. Someone like.
Ooh,
wow.
Nice.
Look at how thick this book is.
Wow.
Like, how am I supposed to read this? Like, this guy made 2,000 copies on Kickstarter. It's all about.
Did you see when Nardwar interviewed Rudy Ray Moore?
I don't think I have. So,
hey,
oh my God,
Stevie and seek it out. It's awesome. Because of course he's bringing up all the stuff. Or maybe I'm thinking of Snoop bringing up when he interviewed Snoop and brought up Rudy Ray Moore.
Oh, okay.
I might be mixing up the two. Because Snoop loves him too.
Oh yeah.
That was a
Kelly and I watched Dolomite and
right on.
when we were in our blaxploitation phase.
Oh yeah.
I've never seen Dolomite. Of course, I've seen Black Belt Jones and Running.
No, you didn't see Dolomite with us? We watched Dolomite.
There's Dolomite, the Human
Maybe,
Tornado.
I don't remember it at all though.
And I mean, there's 4 movies. There's Dolomite, the Human Tornado, which is Dolomite again. And then there's the Avenging Disco Godfather, and Petey Wheatstraw, the Devil's Son-in-Law. Those are the ones to see.
Oh wow.
And Petey Wheatstraw has a cameo from Leroy and Skillet, John. So there you go.
No, Kelly, like I'm sure you'd remember. Like, there's a scene in a limousine with Dolomite and like 2 girls, where it cuts to like they're just about like it seems like they filmed a full porn scene, but they cut it just before she takes his dick out. Like it seems obvious.
If it's the scene I'm remembering, literally they pick him up from prison, and he's wearing an outfit, and then he goes into the limo and he undresses to go into another like a better outfit.
Yes.
Like, I can't get in this limo with this shit on. And they give him a new suit to wear to get in the limo, and then the second he gets to the limo, the girls take off his clothes and get ready to fuck him.
Yeah, and it just seems like it seems like stage 1 of a standard 70s porn, and they just cut everything out.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
It's so much fun.
Zimba actually asking.
And then we created a wrestler called the Human Tornado. If you were aware of that guy, there was a wrestler.
Dude, I remember pre-YouTube days when people were just figuring out how to send clips. Yeah. And one of the things that was hitting all over like early 2000s internet was like Human Tornado clips. Was a big thing. People like, I was aware of Human Tornado sitting in New Jersey.
Yeah. So we made, in our group Revolution Pro, I saw a guy who was coming up, and I was like, man, I got this idea for you. So I gave him this character, you should be the Human Tornado. And when he first debuted, he used the theme song from the Human Tornado movie. And he just came out with like a pimp suit, and he would just do like a pimp slap in this moves. And he actually did really well. He was in PWG for a little while. He was on Wrestling Society X. He was in Nacho Libre. That's like his.
Oh, so wait a minute. So are you saying the Human Tornado that I saw who kind of lit up the internet in the early 2000s is the guy you're talking about?
If it's the wrestler, yeah, he was in.
That's awesome, dude.
He was in Nacho Libre. He made a gimmick for years that. If you ever saw Nacho Libre, they do this gimmick where there's a bunch of guys wrestling, and he's in it, and it says his name is El Snowflake. He's a black guy, but he's El Snowflake. Yeah. So for years, his gimmick was, I'm the only black guy in Nacho Libre, and he got a lot of bookings based off that. So
Travis said, online saying his best quote from the Human Tornado was, "Bitch, are you for real?"
Let me do it, please.
But
bitch, are you for real?
But Human Tornado. Remember, Human Tornado's like signature move was the pimp slap.
Yep.
The pimp slap, and people would sell for it like crazy, much like the ass punch.
Exactly. From Beef Wellington. Yep.
The aforementioned ass punch.
That's right. That's
only on Mystery Titans Theater.
Only on Mystery Titans Theater.
Will you hear those 3 words?
Well,
Oh, look at that reverse. Oh, no.
Well, you hear Kevin and Johnny break down the comedy essentials of early 2000s comedy indie wrestling.
We had 2 near falls there in a row. I can't call it the O'Connor roll. I don't know what they call it in England. But it's the reverse rolling cradle.
These guys were lawyers. It looks like John Cleese in A Fish Called Wanda. It's just stripped down right from the courtroom. Both of these gentlemen. This is what they were.
I don't know what he says, but it's the way he says it that's already funny.
T-shirt idea, ass punch.
Ooh.
I like it.
Well, it seems. I think Johnny already got his ass punched for the week. I think he's good.
Yo, my ass has been punched. Dude, my ass was like Rocky. It was good. Cut, Mickey. Right to the doctor.
Seriously,
that's what happened.
To check.
10 minutes gone, and it's halfway through this 20-minute.
We really I really feel like every
dude, I got the blade.
Every World of Sport match has to pass the Hideo line in some way or another. Somebody has to be some parts Hideo.
Yeah.
British Hideo.
And mind you, this is the first time I've heard this is just a 1-fall match. It's just there's no rounds. It's just 1 fall. Because they just said we're past the 10-minute mark. It's a 20-minute 1-fall match.
Thank God.
I think maybe tag team matches for only 1 fall.
That would make sense.
I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry, and I could watch it with the rounds and appreciate a good match. But to be perfectly honest, rounds in a wrestling match is fucking stupid. I don't like it.
Yeah, I think within this, like they've created their own or whatever this is. Like I think it makes.
Yeah, well, what it is sucks
it's
because
just
it is rounds.
Matches, really. You just have to look at it.
I don't even like 2 out of 3, and I don't like 2 out of 3.
And Johnny doesn't like. Oh man.
Depends on the match.
3-fall matches.
Yeah, occasionally, not every match.
Sure. I.
Whoa.
Fucking Sidney Poitier. They call me Mr. King.
I thought that it looked like something out of Bill of the Ghosted movie right there. When I was watching it.
I wasn't gonna go that guy.
I'm like, I've seen the Bill of the Ghosted movie with people like that.
Don't think that the referee has counted more than once.
Whoa.
All right, it's all right.
I love it. Yeah. Just a couple of lads having a tussle.
You can't fool me, colonizer.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
Whoa!
Interesting.
Oh, my God.
I got it. The lines got crossed. No, keep running. Just keep running.
Just keep going. You're blowing the spot.
Sorry about that. Sorry then. Grab me tag rope like a good lad. That's nice. Yeah, everyone. I like that everyone's applauding.
Oh, bloody hell.
That order has been prevailed. That's really sweet. That's pretty awesome.
Order in London.
It was out of control.
All right, no, lads, just 4 nice lads, all
That's
figuring out.
Along with the double interlock, and still Vic Faulkner managing.
And I just hear Kent Walton still the same tempo.
Yep,
Right.
never changes.
I really like it.
If I raised my voice at all, it could cause a riot.
It probably could. No, the fans have.
I gotta work with the Hideo guy again. You gotta be kidding me, man.
Good gimmick by Faulkner.
Oh, he's getting the tortella.
Good gimmick? So he said good gimmick.
Yeah.
I was like, did he really just say good gimmick? I'm like, what?
He was looking at his dick. Good gimmick.
Straight from the courtroom. They've taken off their powdered wigs and their full suits, and this is just what's on underneath. It's ridiculous. Any Englishman wearing white tights is the weirdest thing you'll ever see.
This is Larry Fine. Larry Fine is getting the shit kicked in. Jesus Christ, Mo, when did you get me into this time?
Oh! I got him! I got him, Mo!
I think I got him, Mo!
To bring Zimber right back on top of him. He's done.
Look, I'm gonna pin him, Mo!
We did. We did.
Got him.
I'm a winner. I'm a winner.
Yay.
Yeah, shut up, Porcupine. Get over here.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. After 14 and a half minutes, a pinfall with a crucifix to a shoulder press.
A crucifix from the Christian.
Into a shoulder press. Like, wow, that's very accurate. Good job. Good
Well,
job.
that was a great move by Bedwell. No wonder his brother was looking confident outside the ring.
I like including
Royals now
the
leading
way
the
in
much
which the
heavier
defeat
Yes.
Black Knights now by
It's what UFC
The Black-
does.
he
So.
called them the Black
Yeah,
Knights. He called them the Black
any
Knights.
second now, the
Yeah,
restart.
that's their name. Tag team name.
Wait, we're not done?
it is 2 out of 3.
Oh.
2 out of 3.
Mm.
Oh,
Royal,
okay.
of course, have got to continue after a fall.
Yeah, those
Same man
tights were
must
like the
have
curtains in my
Oh,
tent, the old tent trailer my family grew up with.
Why didn't you just do that in the beginning of the match? You just
Just 5 minutes left now of this time.
Oh, yeah, 5
Look
minutes
at the
left.
length of that
Yeah.
tag rope. We should have mentioned
Yeah.
that by now. That's
Yeah, no
ridiculous.
kidding.
Yeah, you can go
Look at that thing.
halfway across
Halfway
the ring.
across the ring.
Whoa! And I don't know if you heard them. They said there's 5 minutes left in this match. So it must
That's
be
that's gonna be
Ah,
Triple
okay,
H's
okay.
Triple H's newest thing is gonna be like, you know, I like to have guys work the ringside, but I really like traditional tag ropes. He's gonna watch this and be like, got it, 6 foot tag ropes.
Hey, it's still better than AEW.
The Finley
You know?
influence. The
Better
Finn
than-
influence.
Breaker with the knees doing the damage.
AEW has
He's
no
still
tag
around.
ropes.
Surfboard.
He's not employed with
has
them
no
anymore.
tag rules. AEW has no tag rules, and that's one of
Right.
the things that annoys me.
Yeah.
Watching Rick Knox just stand there going, I don't know what the fuck's going on. It gets
Right,
really annoying.
yeah.
Which is really funny because it's like I've known Rick Knox for a long time, and I'm like,
I'm sure he knows how to referee a match. It's just like, what are you
Oh,
gonna
I
do?
know. No, I know. I just like, I just watch it. I'm just like,
Yeah.
is
Well, no, they're
I'm
trying to
is
make
what
it a
he's being
gimmick.
told what to do. I'm like,
They're
I don't
trying
know.
to make it a gimmick. Like
Yeah.
I can't control these animals.
They're so wild and crazy. These kids.
Exactly. That's what it is. These wild and crazy kids. What am I gonna do?
These wild and crazy kids in their 30s.
He needs to, he needs to do his own turn and become a Dick Worley guy with the flares and be like, I'm not taking any more of your shit.
I love that. Love
Telling you, Dick Worley would be a good burlesque pro wrestling referee name.
It sure would.
Eh.
that.
Our referee tonight,
That's
Dick
what Ric Flair,
Worley.
that's what Ric Flair does. Ric Flair does on planes.
Yep.
All comes back to the dark side of the ring.
Single interlock. Full interlock.
And I don't know the whole deal, but they're doing a territory story show now, apparently.
He does so.
Whatever that's going to be. Oh,
But only a
Who,
count.
these
look at it. We have a
guys?
referee counting. Look, the ref is counting.
Okay. There you go.
Our Dick
All right,
Roll-
what's that then?
our-
Picture, you imagine the British referees are in the back, like bitching about the referees.
Oh,
You
yeah.
count, going, look at these young kids, fucking high spot artists.
No, but it's like, look at this referee. Look at that referee. Why is he getting on his knees counting the ball? I thought that's where you're going.
It was like how the
Too much
WWF,
effort.
like how the WWF managers bitched about Jimmy Hart going out and
Yeah.
actually earning his paycheck.
Yeah, no kidding.
Guy in the ring looks like a young Shadow Stevens.
All right. I really appreciate this Al Stevens because he was an icon in LA. So I appreciate that.
I know, buddy.
Try to turn him over.
Center square, baby.
Oh, I mean, before that, there was a.
I know,
there was
I know, but that's the only way I'm ever gonna know.
Of
But
course, I'm like-
I knew
I'm
he
like,
had
actually-
to have. He had to have built a reputation at some point, like to get
yeah.
there.
Center
Figured it out.
square,
So-
center square, my
Yes.
ass. There was only one center square for Hollywood.
That's yeah, of course it was.
With Poland.
So Johnny, you know Crazy Eddie from New York, right?
Of course, Crazy Eddie.
So in LA, Shadow Stevens was a guy called Fred Rated. And those
Okay.
store called Federated, they have all these
A lot of this
insane
particular
versions.
move tonight.
Look
This
up
is
the
a World
Fed-
of Sport classic.
Yeah, it is.
Get my
And I'm
balls
like,
in your mouth with a couple of tootsies by your ears.
Is that why they call it the tea bag? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, just have me teabag here.
Just following mum's orders.
Well, forcing an arm lever on one
Queen and
corner
country
at
lad.
this stage.
An arm lever.
Yeah. But long story short, too late is Shadow Stevens was famous in LA for being a commercial icon, playing a character.
Right.
Yeah.
Doing these really wacky 80s commercials, which they're awesome. It still holds up.
And Zimba comes in. Zimba versus Royal,
Oh,
trying to finish him off now. He thinks he's got him in trouble, and I believe
I mean, seriously, that guy's got his hand on the the tag rope. Like that sucks.
Yep.
That's
Zimba
bullshit.
really dishing out the headbutts now.
I mean, it
Meanwhile,
does
you have
change
the-
things significantly.
Meanwhile, you had the Survivor
Ooh,
Series.
nice.
Oh,
Nice. Nice.
Ooh.
Body check there by Royal.
Yeah.
Boom.
Who's this guy?
Boom.
Fuck yeah.
Whoa.
Beautiful knee
Big
drop, but
guy,
30
crazy.
seconds to go.
30 seconds left.
Uh-oh.
This is like this is like a Memphis TV show. The Memphis TV
Most
show
falls,
always ended
yep.
like this.
Oh, he tied it up. Equalizer.
20 seconds to go.
What?
Whoa.
He's just celebrating. That's all that was.
I was like, oh god.
What the fuck is he? I thought he was trying to get somebody. It's a draw. We'll take it.
Oh, they're shaking hands? That ain't Memphis, motherfucker.
What are you telling me that no white man shakes a black man's hand in Memphis? Is that what you're saying, Johnny?
Well, no. They would like, no, the TV would end like there's only so much time left,
of course.
and the tag team, they always did that.
This contest.
But
Yeah,
there's
they would
only
do
this
the
much
match,
time left.
most pinfalls, and
Well, they're still going.
yeah. I'd be
Ring
like,
announcers.
most falls and television.
Now,
time on
as you
Angels.
know,
Yeah.
quite, the
As
rules
you
of
know,
World of Sport are
ring
quite
announcers.
intricate,
Oh, bloody
There
hell.
was 1 second remaining.
and with all the gin.
Yes.
I think, ladies and gentlemen, we owe an apology to Honey Boy Zimba. I don't think you would have done that if you'd have known. Ladies and gentlemen, after 20
Apparently you aren't subhuman after all. We will walk back the Queen's speech. We will walk it back. This was a national proclamation, but I think we've proven it wrong today.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
It's so weird, man. It's so bizarre. All right, here we go.
Oh no.
Oh, here we go.
Well, it's the only way we could end it.
Yeah, I
The
know.
main event of the evening.
Hey, that's the #1 song in the UK right now. Apparently, it's the number one.
That's
Michael
right.
does.
That's right. That's right.
Is it really?
Apparently,
Yeah.
yes.
What are these weird shirts going on in the
I don't know.
background here?
I don't know.
This is one of the, if
No,
not
the
the
Stewards.
biggest,
They're
people
the
at
guards, the
ringside.
stewards.
All
Stewards.
the
biggest match in English history.
Yeah.
yeah.
This is the
Big
Hogan
Daddy
Andre
was
of
Yes, it is. Is that Mick
Yeah, in a
McManus?
lot of ways.
That's
it
Big
has to be
McManus.
That is
comparison.
Mick McManus. Look at
I'd
that
know
hair.
that haircut anyway.
That's right. Did that kid just run out of his cock? I mean, what
Yep.
just happened? Oh, never mind.
He's Big
Jesus.
Daddy.
Easy. Hey.
So
And
I
this is-
always love it every time that this argument comes up online. It's like, well, why won't Meltzer put Big Daddy deserves to be in his Hall of Fame?
I was
and
gonna
this, that,
mention
and the other
that.
thing.
Look at
And-
all those empty seats.
Yeah.
Well, my whole
kidding,
thing is
I'm
like,
kidding, I'm
I
kidding.
don't know.
do I think
It still
that
drew well. I know that.
do I think a guy should be in a wrestling Hall of Fame because of how big of a star they were? Yes.
Yep.
Do I care if it's Meltzer's? No, because it's his fucking Hall of Fame.
But is there another one that acknowledges somebody like
It's
this?
wrestling Hall of Fames. They're all fucking worked, and I don't fucking
It's-
care.
It's
Hey,
so
you know what else
subjective.
is work? No, it's fucking Major League Baseball, and they're all
What?
fucking works.
What?
It's subjective. People are gonna vote, for
Yeah.
whoever, I mean, there's people who say like, I don't care if they're the greatest players all time. I'm not gonna vote for you in the first year you're on the ballot. It's like, who the fuck cares?
Like I see
Yeah,
stuff like,
it's so
oh,
dumb.
well, I don't know if Junkyard Dog can be on a ballot. I'm like, what the dude? Are you kidding me?
That dude, like,
Any Hall of
like-
Fame would have the Junkyard Dog on it, right?
An old, tired argument. Tired
Yeah.
debate.
Although, okay, so he's got a marching girl.
Yeah, look at this. That's a Hall of Famer right there.
I saw
And he
that.
had
Looks like a
entrance
star.
music.
Yeah.
What's the music?
We shall not be moved.
Okay.
which was like a British civil rights song, as far as I know.
Interesting.
But he used it more in the sense that he was so
Big Daddy
couldn't
casts a
move.
shadow over all of England's children. Yeah, drum
The
major.
first Big Daddy match I've ever seen.
And you're seeing me now.
That's the
Was
only
it,
one
and
that
hope-
made
and hopefully the last.
Yeah,
giant haystacks.
Yes.
What was his gimmick when they brought him in at the end of his life?
Loch Ness.
Loch Ness. in
Loch Ness,
WCW.
yeah,
He
he's
was
in
Loch Ness.
Stampede.
WCW.
No,
He was
WCW.
In Stampede Wrestling as well.
He was
Remember in
in
Stampede
WCW.
Wrestling, he had a match
Oh,
where
wow.
he just like destroyed everyone and the crowd didn't know how to react. And then finally Eddie comes in with the microphone. He's like, let me just first of all say I don't care much about these people from Calgary. Boo! And then,
Yeah, a lot of English guys wrestled in Calgary in the 70s and 80s.
Is that David Manning right there?
It looks like David Manning.
Hey, baby, I got this one. Holy shit, there's a lot of man meat in this ring.
That's a tiny ring for that much man
Yeah,
meat in
my
there.
God.
Look at that.
And I think this is at Royal Albert Hall, by the way. I'm pretty sure it is.
Wembley Arena.
Oh, Wembley Arena. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, which is one of the main arenas in
Because
London.
this is one of the
I
bigger
guess.
crowds they ever drew.
Yeah. I think 12,000 maybe. They did do shows at Royal Albert Hall quite often, which is kind of like the Madison Square Garden.
Suck it. Suck it.
Suck it.
Suck it,
Sorry,
bitch.
Timmy.
His old catchphrase, suck it, bitch.
Ruth Buzzy's gonna jump out of his tights any second.
And hit,
Nixon. Nixon.
giant
Nixon.
haystacks with
Suck
her.
it,
Suck it to me.
Suck it to me.
Suck it to me. Yeah.
How is it that Ruth Buzzy has outlived everybody in this ring?
Yeah, she's not doing well right now. I've been following her, but she's doing it. She's leaving life with an amazing dignity and a lot of humor, and it's sort of nice to watch.
I didn't realize she was in bad health because I saw she's on Twitter, so I'm like, I'm
Yeah,
definitely
she
following her
came
on
out of
Twitter.
nowhere. That's just
Yeah.
it. Ruth Buzzy came out of nowhere on Twitter, and we're like, Ruth Buzzy, and she's funny. And then
Yeah.
people recently have been just like, yeah, Ruth's not doing that well. Her,
And meanwhile, I'm like, she's still alive?
yeah.
We'll repeat it in a second for you.
I don't know if I've told you guys, but our dud emote is Sal Balomo.
The Sal Balomo? It should be Sal Balomo's parents just looking.
Yeah, one and a quarter star.
So meanwhile, we're gonna watch the peak and the end of this
World of
promotion
Sport.
right here. Yep.
Yeah.
Right here.
I mean, you got to. I mean, they definitely did something here. This was the biggest ever. So the promotion.
I don't know if it was
of
for
was great.
sure, but it drew maybe the biggest crowd.
It wasn't like the
me fish and
60s was a
chips.
longer
Right.
sustained run of success, but this was a pretty large peak or big peak.
And then this ends it.
So I'm saying though, this match though, I mean, did it end it because people were like, "Well, that sucked," or it was like,
Well,
"Well,
you'll
we
see.
reached the height," or "Well, we reached the height."
Johnny, stay tuned.
No, I'm saying, did the shitty match kill the town, or did just the culmination of the story kill the town?
Just watch.
I've actually never seen this before, but I'm aware of its legend. I guess Kevin's seen it though.
What I'm saying is, I can't imagine
That
the
little ref.
audience. I can't imagine the audience was going, "We're gonna see a real knockdown, drag-out fight between these two fat motherfuckers."
Slobber
Didn't
knocker.
know what they were gonna get.
Felipe from Jack's Bistro refereeing.
Or do they just hug each
Nice.
other for
Very
a
good.
No,
minute?
there's always a Three's Company reference. At
Yes,
Mystery
thank you for
Titans
that.
Theater.
And Banger Walsh. There he is, Tony Walsh on the right.
Banger Walsh.
Anaconda and Banger Wolf.
My anaconda don't want none unless you've got buns, hun.
Thank you.
Oh shit.
Oh, there's a bump.
Almost.
Them wrapped
Listen,
up.
no, and it's that crowd. They went nuts for that.
Yeah,
that
they did.
foot bump.
They did. They did.
Not sure if that'll work today, as it usually does, but worked that time all right.
Oh, hey. Ref bump. Already a ref bump.
I don't feel so good, Jack.
Wiped out.
Yeah, people are going crazy for this, so I don't know.
He goes over the head.
Oh
This
no.
is, flattens him.
He
I
falls
was
in the
trying to
wrong.
help him, I was. Now you've put all my body weight on the poor lad.
And Danny in trouble at the moment.
Sean said this crowd is rabid for
Look at
this
guy.
walking
This motherfucker
hard-boiled
charged
egg.
the ring. Look, some motherfucker charged the ring.
Yeah,
Just got dragged
Oh,
away by
shit.
security.
Crazy.
People
God.
are losing their
Big
fucking
Daddy
minds over
was
this.
godlike.
Wow.
Part of the. Come on, get him out of here.
Oh,
know what,
jeez, how did we end up in
That I
fucking
haven't
London,
seen
England?
Oh,
Sully, this
Jesus
sucks.
Christ. Every time I turn around, it's a clumsy
Look at
reboot with
Humpty Dumpty in the crowd. What? Where are we?
us. These goddamn limeys ran that goddamn mind. I never seen nothing like
Look
it.
at that deadly offense. Oh my God.
Yeah. Jeepers creepers.
Easy.
You motherfuckers all about to shit on this match. That crowd is ape shit. This
Yeah.
is great. Boom.
No, it was the most hyped match in English history.
Let's go watch these fat fucks bump into
nice
each
bump.
other.
That was
Let's
nice.
kill the small. Hey, there's a woman underneath you, sir. There's a geriatric woman underneath
You
you.
killed you.
That's it.
You killed
Match
the
is done.
queen.
So that's how it ends.
That's
That's how the
All
queen
right.
died.
Okay,
That's how the
good.
queen
Short and
died.
sweet.
Okay.
4 minutes
Say.
or so.
Yeah.
I mean,
Do they boo
the
on
Queen
this,
died
or-
and World of Sport died. Actually, no. Like,
Who the hell trained Super 8? Asked Sean Emily.
yeah, I don't know.
Because I can see Big Daddy beating him decisively is not bad. But
There's a
that's
priest.
The
Why is there a priest in the ring?
Time of death. I'm calling it time of death.
Just in case. Neither
Well,
was cleared
hey.
by the athletic commission to wrestle.
Well,
What
ironically
the hell
enough,
am I? I'm David Manning. What the fuck am I doing? Here.
hey, can I say, speaking of a priest, a match a
2
couple
minutes,
years later,
40 seconds.
a match a couple years later, the Big Daddy gave a splash to somebody, and the guy who took the splash died of a heart attack during the match.
Oh my
That's
God.
right.
So
yeah,
that's why we need the
yeah.
priest. It's too early.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Oh,
All right,
oh,
lasses. Do your
he's
show.
a
Do your little routine that you did for Grandpa.
oh, he's a Catholic.
Is
And
that
Big
David
Daddy
Manning? I
himself,
said
of
David Manning,
course,
but that's
died.
I'm certain it is David
Fred set
Manning.
me over.
I mean-
Fred set me over because I need to be part of
man.
this John match.
I
I'll
sure
just
like
say,
this T-shirt. What are we doing here, Sully? Seriously, I
Christ,
asked
Jesus
again.
Christ. I close my eyes, I wake up, and I'm here with you.
This is.
hey,
Oh, what did we sign up for?
Hey.
There
He's
are
not married
children.
to that girl, is he?
I hope not.
All right, so this is our sign off here. We've got
He was
2
only
minutes and
30, 50
18
years
seconds.
old.
2 minutes and 18 seconds.
yes.
This is our CanCon. The way we say
God.
goodnight
Oh,
today.
I'm so glad you put this on here.
Yes.
So, Kevin, thank you. I know you're a punk fan as well. And this is also, Johnny, you and Joe are not Martin Short fans, and this guy's fucking killing it here.
No, I'm generally not Martin Short fan.
No,
I know
no.
how good this is.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Martin Short. No. But I can prove of this.
What? Ah, no, man, I'm a huge Martin Short guy.
Yeah. You've
Look
seen
at-
Clifford.
they're all,
the
play,
funniest
they're
one.
all playing the
That's the
same people on the other side. Look at Candy, just stone
Travis,
face.
you like Travis, just don't say you like Clifford. Please don't tell me you like Clifford. Please don't.
Clifford, are you a Tom Sharpling guy, Kevin? Do you know Tom Sharpling? I'm a big Tom Sharpling guy, and I love Clifford. Yeah, I love Clifford. I love Charles Grodin in that. I want to say Mason is an all-time great line. Eugene Levy rocking it.
Funny,
Kid,
this
he looks
video
like a
has been
thumb.
on YouTube as long as the World of
I
Sports.
like to
video.
drown the grave. He goes to Virgin.
12 years.
Everybody. Yeah.
That's so good.
Made me go to sleep.
Thanks, Trav. Thank you, Sean. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. Thank you, Kevin. We'll do all of this again very, very soon.
Yeah,
Obviously.
man.
I hope
awesome.
so.
You're
I
the
hope
man.
so. Thank you.
We got to think of
Japan. We got to go to Japan.
Yeah,
now.
Japan. I think next.
Or
time.
no, actually, well, North Korea, technically.
North Korea. Oh.
Yeah, for the big show in '95.
Yeah, it sounds like a good idea. Thanks everybody.